Episode of the podcast is brought to you by Loot Crate. You know what today is? It's my birthday. You know what I like? Presents. You know what's awesome? Getting presents every month. And that's what Loot Crate does. You pay a monthly subscription fee, and they send you awesome presents. Basically, you get a free t-shirt, plus little toys, little gadgets, and it's all randomized, so you don't know what you're going to get. So basically, you're paying for random presents to get delivered to you monthly. And it's pretty epic. Both me and Blue get it. The rest of you guys get it yet?
Almost.
Almost.
I think this weekend. And it's not that much either.
It is not. It's actually less than the cost of a t-shirt nowadays. It's nothing cost a nickel like candy back when I was born.
Oh,
yeah.
Because you old.
Because I'm old.
Back in slavery days.
But yeah, so if you guys want to try out Loot Crate, you can do it on us at a discounted rate. If you go to trylootcrate.com/BTHENBTI and use the promo code BRIDGE10, you will save yourself 10%. How do you spell BRIDGE10? It's like a bridge, like you walk over it, and the number 10, like 10%. All right, so yeah, Bridge
like
10.
The Golden Gate Bridge?
Yeah, like the Golden Gate Bridge. You're from like Bay Area. If you're not, I'm sure you've heard of the Bay Area.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
You're from the east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Bridges.
I mean, I love Loot Crate. I get it every month. Matter of fact, I just changed my address, and I think my Loot Crate's gonna get lost in the mail. But
Oh no.
it's all good. I talked to tech support. They said it'll probably get here. So that's sort of good news. it's all on the postal service. So.
Yeah, this month's theme for Loot Crate was Suicide Squad. Ooh. So that's the theme that they were going with.
Which is a movie that I liked, but some other folks didn't. But you know what? The other folks are mad.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
I'm sure this Loot Crate's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what is in this upcoming Loot Crate. So yeah, try lootcrate.com/BTHENBTI, promo code BRIDGE10 to save yourself 10% on your first month subscription. All right, now on with the show. The Infinity Base!
It's back!
What?
I don't care if you drop into Harambe all night. If you smash that like button. Welcome to Black and Black Times, the Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the drone. Smoke me out, fam, with that dang shit on my left. Stitch.
Usain Bolt's the fastest person in the world, but is he faster than the bullet that killed Harambe?
Damn. On my far right. You didn't know what to choose. I'm dying here. So real all the three support. Birthday boy.
Too dank or not too dank? That is the question.
Oh! In the middle, we got the oldest ninja in the world, Old Ninja.
Hold up. I smell new shoes.
Oh! God, that was good. I like that one. All right. Last but not least, your boy Blue.
Yeah, I've been on Cronus for at least 22 years. I got so many stories to tell, I just can't think of one right now.
All right. God damn. Back within this bitch.
Yeah.
Again!
He drove.
Yeah, and I'm off keto today, so I'm going to have some more beer.
Beer, drinking.
Leveled up in the experience.
Wait.
Yeah.
So why are you off keto, Cronus?
Because it's my birthday.
Oh, let folks know.
So
There
yeah,
you go.
happy birthday, Cronus. Another year around the sun.
Oh, if you're watching live, I'm gonna have me some cake in honor of Cronus.
There you go.
I'm not having cake, but I did have a Whopperito today.
Whopperito, what the fuck is that?
Hold on, let me tell you exactly what I had today for lunch.
So as he pours his beer, what kind of beer is that right now?
This is
Perfect
a
pour, too.
Vertical Epic from Stone. It's a 2008.
Oh, okay.
So it's nice and aged.
Fancy.
So
Trying to grab.
I had, for lunch, because when I come off keto, I'm gonna eat some bullshit. So today I had a Whopperito, which is from Burger King. I also had chicken fries from Burger King, and I also had the goddamn garlic fries from McDonald's.
You went crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I went
You're
crazy.
like anti-McDonald's for a good hot
But they had garlic fries. I'm still anti-McDonald's, but the garlic fries are actually pretty fucking good. They were not bad.
I want to try those.
There's a lot of
And
restaurants.
it's only, I'm sorry, it's only California that's got the garlic thing.
It might only be in the Bay Area.
Okay.
So,
Are you saying you're loving it?
they don't sponsor us. They're not like Loot Crate.
Hey, McDonald's might throw your scholarship your way.
I don't need a scholarship.
Fucking old.
I ain't never went to college.
They'll be like, oh,
I ain't going back to school.
They'll be like, hey, some inner city black dude said our names.
Alvin's got a job.
I'm not inner city or youth.
No, I was gonna say that I had the McDonald's garlic fries too, and they were actually really goddamn good. Like there's a lot of restaurants I've gone to, and the McDonald's garlic fries were a lot better than that.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised.
Cause it's like real fucking garlic in there.
Yeah, it was from Gilroy.
Better,
Gilroy
yeah.
Garlic, so yeah, it was good. The Whopperito, unfortunately, was not that great. Yeah.
That's from Burger King, right?
Yeah, even the lady that was serving me the Whopperito, she's like, "Oh, this is really good." And, I was like, "Okay." And I came home and I was like,
Lying.
"Yeah, this ain't that great."
Yeah, the only thing good from Burger King is their Angry Whopper. It's the only thing
Well,
Whopper is good.
the original Whopper when I was a kid was the shit. This is like not on that level.
the original Whopper now has kind of fell off.
I like Whopper Juniors because I can just eat them like I'm.
Remember when they had the double Whopper, like the two
Oh yeah.
like what they call slider Whoppers together? You fucking
Remember so when
they're called McBuddies, not McDonald's.
when me and Blue were in high school, we went to high school across the street from a mall. And in the mall was Burger King. And they used to have $1 Whoppers in that fucking mall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
shit.
god. Yeah. Good thing I was active and I ran track and I rolled all the time. Else I've been fat as fuck.
Yeah, if you broke and on a budget, that and the Taco Bell $5 box will save your life.
There you go.
But if you broke, you probably can't even afford that $5. If you broke, you eat top ramen.
No, well, I mean,
set up for $1.
No, but for $5 you get a whole box of food plus a drink.
This conversation is the struggle. That's what
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
a struggle.
Alright.
Shit, if you have a bag of plastic or aluminum, get you $5.
Everyone's been through a struggle.
Mhm.
Don't act like you haven't.
Top ramen. All right.
So since it's Cronus' birthday, did y'all say like something that I guess how we met him?
Well,
That's good.
all right. I've known him, goddamn, all our fucking lives,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
cousins and family. So yeah, I mean that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. I don't remember fully, but I guess we hung out together when we were kids.
Yeah,
and stuff.
technically.
Yeah, technically and everything. And then obviously moving back to the Bay, him and K-Mac were very gracious to open their home.
Well,
up to
wait,
me.
before that, you came out to see
Well, yeah.
Prodigy.
I just wanted to
So
put
first
that nice little
Oh, yeah.
in case you get murdered in the streets.
Yeah.
You don't find something angry.
I hope that sticks.
Exactly.
If he's in fucking court or some shit, you're like,
Yeah.
he's a good person or whatever.
They don't try to find the worst picture of
Yeah.
Kronos and like, look at this thug.
Yeah, that picture of you with like the hoodie on, like
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mature picture?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's out fighting people on his free time. He likes choking people out. I found the tweets.
I did.
I listen to the podcast. He does it on the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, damn.
Trying to change the narrative.
Those are my victims in order 1, 2, and 3. 4.
So for me, people Blue here, I met Cronus back in high school, and I actually met him on a basketball court. Like, it was my first year at the high school, brand new student. Like, I didn't know anybody. I was out watching people playing basketball. Like, hey, man, you want to get in the game? I'm like, yeah, I guess.
You ball?
And for the record, I'm real shit at basketball.
I'm shitty at basketball too. That's how I shot.
But yeah, it was instant friends. Like we kind of formed like a little posse. We had like a crew for a second, like a broken up.
Like
Yeah,
gang.
yeah.
Basically,
Yeah, but no, actually, it wasn't a gang. We had a gang called RS. It was Rugged Style.
What the hell? Yeah.
Oh god no.
And they say that
You
shit
had,
in
you
unison.
have colors
Wow.
and we got hand
we did.
signals.
We had colors. We had white bandanas that we would use.
Wow.
And there was this guy named Chris, and he was a fucking good ass fucking
This
tagger.
motherfucker is also a kleptomaniac. This motherfucker stole 2 full-size fucking RC cars, like the full-size back in the day
Oh,
RC
shit.
cars,
Big ass one.
in one day from the same store. I was like, damn.
What?
No, it was service merchandise.
Oh yeah, I remember service merchandise.
But what's crazy is that the club we had, like I guess that's when we learned that at our high school you can't be in a group of 5 people or more. If you have more than that, it's considered a gang. And there was one time there was like about 25 of us just chilling at the tables, and the principal came over and told us we had to break up.
Wow.
Yeah.
We weren't even doing anything. We were just fucking chilling. We didn't actually do anything. Like,
doing
and there was
homework
like this
and shit.
one dude named Chris that started some shit with the guy that Chris we just talking about started some shit with like a real fucking gang.
Oh.
And he was talking about like kicking her all over asses. We're like, this ain't working out.
Yeah.
Well, no, I got into it with some other dude. He was talking shit about how his brother was like some dude that would kick my ass. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, I'll fuck. First of all, I'll fuck you up. And then second of all, my brother will fuck your brother up. Because my brother's on the football team. He's big as fuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not worried about it.
What about you, old ninja?
The first time I met Cronus was when he came back from overseas.
Yeah.
So we're at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
I believe that's the night he met K-Mac. Is that the same
No,
night?
no.
Is that the same
We
night?
went to high school together. And actually, the first time we saw each other, well, we didn't really know each other. I knew of her.
Okay, but
in
yeah,
high
but
school.
was that the first night like
No.
sparks and stuff went up? No fireworks?
No.
Oh, okay.
Keep it
It's a high school reunion too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Prodigy invited me to come out because they were doing this big thing. So yeah, we're kind of celebrating my cousin coming back from overseas. I'm like, all right, hang out. And that was my first time meeting him. I'm like, dude, this dude's big as fuck. You like this dude?
I was back when I was lifting.
Yeah, he had his big ass shoulders. I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, that was the first time, and like it was like really loud and stuff, but he was pretty chill. So I was like, oh shit.
It's good times. Well, happy birthday.
It's good meeting all y'all. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know Cronus' daughter. It's the only kid I know that I've seen grow up from like that went from a baby to a teenager.
Yeah.
Like I haven't even seen my nieces and nephews grow up that way.
For sure.
It's fucking weird to me.
Starting high school, right?
Growing up, yeah.
All right. We got one RIP. Who wants to handle this?
I'll take this one. So we have a RIP for Kenny Baker, most famous for being the actor portraying R2-D2 in the Star Wars movies, all of them pretty much.
Wow.
He's not the same guy that did Willow, right? No, right?
No,
That's
that's
different.
Warwick Davis.
Yeah,
different guy.
different one.
But yeah, Kenny Baker's been involved with like almost everything Star Wars. His character of R2-D2, everybody knows, loves, and Disney or Lucasfilm and now Disney is making so much money off of that character and him, and he'll be missed because I think his last performance will probably be Episode 8, which will be out next year, and they'll probably dedicate it to him. And you know, he's beloved by everybody, even though I don't know anything outside of Star Wars, because that's all.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, yeah. And that was his meal ticket. Like they had, animated series based on him. He got paid for that. And, yeah, he'll be missed. I believe he passed away in his sleep or something like that. But
This is cracking up. What you
I
cracking
was just saying what Kronos was typing. I was dying laughing.
All right. He's talking with people in the chat.
No,
Google translations.
I'm looking over of his big video filmography, and he has a pretty long list, but most of them are not most of them, but the majority of them are Star Wars.
Star Wars related stuff.
Yeah.
Well, RIP to him, man. Yeah. R2-D2.
He was in Willow though, but he was uncredited.
Well, every little person was in Willow at that time.
Holy shit, they're fixing YouTube finally
What
with
are
the
they
live
doing?
shit. They actually fixed it so I can actually see who's watching, sort of.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Oh, in
and
real
it also
time?
made it, yeah, in real time. Because before I couldn't see any of that shit.
That's it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, you can see like the numbers.
Yeah. Plus the message numbers, so that's good.
Any shout outs for the week?
Yeah, actually, I want to give a shout out to
To me, goddamn, it's my birthday. I'm just kidding.
Happy birthday, motherfucker. No, I'm gonna give a shout out to somebody on Twitter. Their name is Jolta. It's JJ Santana 3. They've been tweeting out our React videos to everything pretty much,
Nice.
and I just gotta give them props for that. There's
Much love.
not that many people doing that, but yeah, much love to that person.
Good shit. We love our React song,
Oh
man.
yeah.
All right. Kronos, why don't you take the wheel on Pandora a little bit?
Yeah, so I was invited to Pandora along with Henry Kim. Henry Kim is one of my favorite Asians. He's cool as
He's
fuck.
cool as shit.
Yeah, he's
Love
a
hanging out with him.
Yeah, he's a cool ass filmmaker, and he was actually on a panel with Prodigy at Silicon Valley Comic Con.
Yeah, and actually, it's your boy Blue also shot a trailer, not a trailer, but like a little short film with him.
Yeah. And it was cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
done fucking man. I almost hit a Porsche, but it's all good.
He's a cool ass filmmaker, so Pandora asked us to come out to talk about comic books, movies, and diversity. And it went really well because I like both me and Henry are of the same mind where diversity does not exclude people, which for some reason in today's term means excluding white people, which I don't really understand.
Yeah.
It's like white people are, they're part of us, so they should be included when we talk about diversity. And we also talked about just like how to do diversity correct, and we gave some examples on how you can fuck up diversity, which is an interesting conversation. We had a lot of people there, but it wasn't recorded, which is unfortunate.
I wish it was. It was so good.
Yeah. If I'd have known they weren't going to record it, I would have brought my portable mic so we could record it because the conversation was really good, and it was a really good time. So
Absolutely. So me and Stitch were there too.
Yeah, thank you to the other Henry. I think it was Henry Liu who invited both of us to go. It was awesome. So I would love to do it again, whenever. And it's a nice precursor to the San Francisco Comic Con that we're gonna do next month.
Yes.
That's like in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the same subjects.
Absolutely.
This is a nice little trail run.
I know Henry's been really talking about coming onto the podcast to have our another Black and Yellow segment.
Yeah, me and him are gonna do Black and Yellow, hopefully just tentatively on September 8th.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
It should be
Y'all have real chemistry. I mean, like we're talking every goddamn week, but y'all have real chemistry together. It's fun.
Especially since you guys just like met each other not all that long ago.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude's cool as fuck. So.
And we had a real quick shout out though. One of the folks in the audience was Betty G, and she it was funny because like she had a lot of questions and she was super in a fun way opinionated and
really
engaging.
She was really into the conversation. I thoroughly enjoyed the feedback. She was jumping in and everything, and it was almost like she was invited there also, which I thought was really cool because she had opinions, and we always talk. Even though a lot of the stuff we are kind of like-minded on several subjects and topics, it's always good, and I enjoy when we have different opinions on stuff.
Yeah, the dissenter is always nice.
Yeah, I don't like I said before. I don't like having a bunch of people just circle jerking everyone off and be like, yes.
Exactly.
Everyone agrees with everyone. No one likes hearing that. I
want
want to hear. Yeah, I want to hear different opinions, and she definitely brought her own opinion, which was really good, and it was backed up intelligently, and I look forward to hearing more from her.
Well, she wanted some recommendations. She actually hit us up on an email about recommendations for comics, and I was like, if you have any recommendations, hit us up too.
Yeah.
So hopefully she's listening, and we just appreciate her.
Yeah.
I asked her if I could call her fan, but she said yeah.
Yeah, nice. She'd be cool to get on the cast one day.
Is she the same lady that was at the Silicon Valley Comic Con?
No,
Like the
I don't think
artist
so.
Lady?
I don't think so.
'Cause I remember it was one lady. She sat next to
Me.
yes, you, and
No,
she
no,
was
no,
like,
that's not her.
okay.
Yeah.
She
But
seemed
very
like
nice.
She seemed like she was pretty interested in the conversation, but then she also kind of really disagreed with some of the stuff, which was really fun.
And it's fine if you disagree with us. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I disagree with a shitload of people.
Yeah, and we like feedback. We've always said we'll read negative feedback. You know what I mean, and talk about it and discuss it on the air. So shout out to her and shout out to Pandora and Henry for having us again.
Pandora is pretty cool to walk into. It's my first time. I mean,
You
obviously,
were a tourist, goddamn.
I was very tourist.
because I sat in the lobby. Right?
You were a guy that couldn't get through security. That's
Excuse me, sir, you're gonna have to sit down.
in the club, but can't get
Someone
in.
picks up the. Oh, yeah. We think we got him, sir.
How you gonna hate from outside the club?
Exactly.
Security comes out with blue gloves and like, okay, so I'm gonna have a little cabin search.
It was hilarious because I mean, obviously, you guys being in the Bay Area, you guys have been to Apple and Google and all these other places that are like an HP and shit like that are like actual super corporations. And all I've seen is like the movie, was it The Intern? With
the interns were Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway.
no,
You're talking about the one.
The
they go to Google.
internship.
Yeah, the internship or whatever. So that's the only thing I've seen about like a video. It's a Vince Vaughn and
yeah.
Do you want to go see HP? I'll take you. You want to go?
I walk into Pandora and I'm just like taking photos, taking selfies, looking out windows and stuff. They got like a cereal bar and shit. I was like, this is fucking. I was like a kid. I was fangirling out.
Like game station too. Where you like play games and play guitars and shit.
I was dying laughing. I was like, act like an adult. Act like an adult.
Even my daughter, she was like, whoa.
Yeah. If you go to the IGN studios, it's like way worse. They have like a whole arcade room. And, yeah, it's pretty dope. Oh, another
Can't imagine.
How did you try going? He did that last night. It was so awesome.
Like I love my job. If I got hired in a place where it had an office like that, I would leave in a heartbeat. Just because I would lose my mind. I'd be sleeping at work. I'd be like, I ain't coming home today.
It's funny. I actually got a funny story. Last Friday, the company I work for, I work at Apple, and
now they know.
Actually, I had an opportunity to meet Tim Cook, who is the new CEO of Apple, and I had a chance to take a picture with him, but I did not just because I have an idea.
This is like third shot the window.
Yeah.
This you're fired.
I don't know what your contract says, but I'm sure he could get you fired on the spot.
Hey, Sent him off.
You just snatch the badge off your neck.
Strangle me with it.
Yeah, security.
And I have a Samsung phone too, and like Apple sued Samsung for copyright infringement over like the design of their phone.
Over like ridiculous shit, like the shape of a phone. I was like, bitch, neither one of y'all actually made a phone back in the day, nor was it green.
Yeah.
So yeah, can you just stop it?
Tim Cook is petty though.
No, he wasn't petty. Fucking.
Tim Cook is cool as shit though. Like,
yeah, he's cool.
I hear nothing but positive things every time somebody talks about him. Like
Steve Jobs is petty.
Yeah, I heard Steve Jobs Jobs had an elevator that went to his office. Like it was mainly for him. But if you took the elevator and you got caught in there with them, you had like at least like 12 seconds to explain why you should be at Apple, and if not, you were gone the next day.
God damn.
I'm telling him quick because I can kill you in this elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
In 12 seconds.
All right, that body.
I need those goals. Get an elevator to my office.
But you can't be an asshole about it though. You know what I mean?
I can't imagine what happened to my ego if I was like that. Like I'd be well grounded with like friends and family and shit. But you can't. If you gave me an elevator, my own fucking thing, I might get a little bit narcissistic.
See, you're starting to sound like Kanye West.
Yeah, exactly.
he was normal, and all of a sudden he was fucking crazy.
But kind of the spin on that too is that like if you did a really good job of representing yourself, you had a job at Apple. Like,
yeah, there you go.
Like you got a raise, you got like a promotion or something like that. So it's either one side of the sword or the other.
Well, you gotta have a good elevator pitch, no matter who you are and what you're doing.
I'm like, hey Steve, you hear about this podcast?
I would tell him, hey Steve, I got the cure to pancreatic cancer.
Oh.
Too soon. No, it's not. Goddamn, it was a long time ago.
No, that's fine.
That was a good joke. I think.
So real quick, yesterday we had an opportunity to interview Lincoln Castellanos from Fear the Walking Dead. He plays Tobias.
The most interesting character on the show.
The smartest one.
Yeah.
Well, outside of Strand, because Strand's pretty interesting.
Strand's cool too, but yeah.
Fear the Walking Dead though.
Well, he's in Fear the Walking Dead. Strand.
He's in Strand too?
Wait, what?
Strand and Fear the
character,
Walking Dead.
right?
Strand's the black guy in Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So
unless you're talking about like the Strain.
No,
Strand. So you know what's hilarious? I went to the comic shop today and I was talking to Chris,
Mhm.
and apparently he's like 6 degrees of separation from the guy who plays Strand.
Oh, wow.
And he
Cool.
says he's gay in real life and he's like super effeminate in real life.
Wow. Oh,
So
wow.
that's like him acting like that. That's not the way he normally talks.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so hey, if you haven't gotten a chance, definitely check out that interview. It's a short S-Class interview. It's only about 30 minutes.
Yeah, 25, 30 minutes.
Super positive, man.
It was
Friendly guy.
really interesting, and it shed a nice light on in terms of like the real sort of family bond that they have like on set.
Yeah.
All the characters. It was really cool and interesting to hear. Even when he did, not to spoil anything too much, but even when he talked about like constructive criticism, I think that's something that can be applied in like all aspects of life.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if you're not even just an actor or whatever. And I was really cool. It was really cool to hear him touch on that.
And mentors too.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
that was really good.
Yeah.
Like definitely, if you guys are coming up in any career field, find a mentor and really learn from them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, it's a very fun interview, and
I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna actually, even though I've talked,
All kinds.
I've said a few things about Fear the
All
Walking Dead.
kinds.
Hey, wait, let's rewind the tape.
Ah!
Because if we rewind back to when we did the live podcast from the comic book store, your boy Blue was the only one on this little island.
I knew you were, because me and brothers were talking about watching it too.
Yeah, y'all like
No, y'all guys didn't have my back whatsoever.
Not being good.
But they had pitchforks. And
Yeah. I remember.
Prodigy was leading the lynch mob.
Ah!
I remember Raider wife was talking about like, yeah, I watched the whole show and it was bad. I'm like, were you high? She's like, yeah.
Not right now.
But no, shout out to Tobias though. I'm actually gonna check out some more of the show now that like we got a little bit of clarity on the potential.
Yeah.
Of him
Yeah,
coming
don't
back.
spoil it. Yeah.
Potential.
Yeah.
If you watch the trailer for the next half of season for Fear the Walking Dead. It looks like Negan might be in the show.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, so there's a scene where the son who dresses up in the zombie blood, who like walks with the zombie forever, he's like laying down on the ground, and you see a guy coming there, and you see a baseball bat just swing. It doesn't have the ball wires on it yet. It's just a baseball bat.
Interesting.
And he like pokes him with it, and he like wakes up. So it's like,
pretty damn interesting.
Oh damn.
that's gotta be fucking Negan.
Alright, let's
If
see.
it's not, I'll be surprised. But
I mean, it could be anyone, but
and he's whistling when you walk in there too.
oh,
Let's see.
Fear the Walking Dead
Returns
this Sunday.
This is season 3?
No, it's the break.
The second half.
second
Okay.
season. Yeah.
AMC, I think it's 8.
8 episodes?
No, I'm sort of plugging Lincoln's show.
Yeah.
I think it's at 8 o'clock. It appears on.
Check your local
yeah,
listings.
AMC.
Yeah, he also has a new show coming out
Yes, Roadies.
called Roadies. Yeah, it's on Showtime.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Sounded really
I haven't
cool.
even seen the trailer for that, but I'm going to check it out.
You know, I'm surprised. So these motherfuckers didn't know what the fuck Roadies were.
I knew
I knew what a roadie was. I didn't know about it in relation to that show.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, why would you?
Because I didn't know if it was a name of something else, like someone's like name. I didn't know what it was. I'd never seen a trailer.
Roadie.
Yeah, I'd never seen a trailer.
Well, like, I mean, I didn't know it was like roadies like stage people, but I thought it was like roadies, like maybe somebody goes like on a fucking road trip and they
They're
call them
like
roadies.
they're like carnies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Small hands.
Mhm.
Smell like cabbage.
All right, so
That's
yeah.
Austin Powers joke for you young folks.
Yeah, they're like, who?
Yeah, it was cool having him on there. He was very, he spoke very well. He like talked a lot. I mean, not a lot, but he was very.
He was motivating, man. I liked what he had to say, and yeah, he did what he was supposed to do on an interview. You know, took charge and talked about what he wanted to talk about. So it was great.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's the first celebrity interview that only Jimmy is.
Yeah.
Most of the celebrities have been there.
Yeah.
There you go.
All the tech stuff haven't really been there, except for SGVR.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was great. They're actually having a thing next Wednesday, which I wish I could go to. It's like
In the Southland?
No, it's in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
I got invited to. I think all of us are invited to.
It's upload.
No. It's at it's a new type of hand sensing VR.
Ooh.
And they're doing a demo of it. I'm pretty sure we all got invited.
Is it
But
next Wednesday?
next Wednesday, yeah. I'm just like it's
Oh,
doing
we podcasting.
Yeah.
I do remember Lincoln said that he would be at Palm Springs
Comic-Con,
Comic-Con
yeah.
this
weekend.
This weekend
With Stanley.
with Stanley. So if anybody's listening in SoCal and everything, check that out.
I
And,
thought-
go meet him.
I thought Stan Lee's last one was Silicon Valley Comic Con. Look, any Comic Con that he goes to or anywhere you can see him, go see him because I mean the guy's in his fucking 90s.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
He's up there in age.
Yeah.
When his daughter was at Silicon Valley Comic Con.
How old is his daughter? If she was like 60, it'd still be.
Yeah, that's
No.
within the realm of
Is she young?
possibility. Yeah, look it up. While you
I
do
mean, technically, she could be fucking 70.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd still be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
While we're doing that, everybody saw that Rogue One trailer, right?
Oh, I saw it a few times.
No, but
No?
Go ahead.
Oh, you hating now?
I thought
I'm just honest.
Donnie Yen without a lightsaber, looking like a Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a huge Donnie Yen fan. So.
Yeah, it's cool to have it in there. Forrest Whitaker.
Wait. Oh wait, hold up.
What you looking at?
He's
Wait for
looking
the
at,
board?
like, pictures of her.
I thought I was looking for a Stanley's daughter, and I thought it was like this really hot chick, but it might be his.
Why'd you go on Pornhub though?
Wife.
How old is
Is that
she?
his wife?
Overwatch.
I'm not sure if that is white.
All right. Well, while y'all look it up, Hottie's on there. The Rogue One. What did you think?
I thought it was great. I'm really looking forward to watching the movie. I mean, it's Star Wars, and it's at a time to where they're kind of backtracking, but it's fine with me. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
This one, I mean, I kind of wish. My only nitpicky thing is, I wish they didn't show Vader. I wish that was a surprise in the film. In some ways.
It's kind of
Well,
hard to
you
do
don't-
that information age. And a lot of people are like, this is before New Hope. How can you have this movie without Vader?
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So if you don't show him, that will bring more people into the theaters because they're like, oh, okay, Vader's in this. Like, if you do it without Vader, if you don't show him in the trailer, I think that turns a lot of people off, makes them skeptical. You show a little glimpse of him, which I think is great.
Skeptical Bros.
That'll bring more people in. So I know that was great.
I'm excited. I really am. I like the fact that we're coming off of Force Awakens last December, and now we get a new Star Wars movie in theaters.
Yeah,
Holy
and this is not an episodic one. This is an offshoot. This is this is like an in-between movie. First time this has been done. They used to do this with games and books.
Yeah.
This is the first time they do it with the live-action movie.
Well, they did offshoots with Star Wars.
Yeah, but they're like the TV shows, like the one about the whole indoor thing, and then the
that's awful.
yeah, what was it? It was like a mini series, wasn't it? Yeah, like back in the day, they did that, and then
they were so bad.
Yeah, well, apparently the worst, which I still have not seen today, was the Christmas special.
Yeah,
I heard that was terrible.
I've seen it. It's fucking horrible.
It was difficult to find before like the digital era or whatever things.
Yeah, because it was that bad.
It's on YouTube right now. Look it up on YouTube, and it's on there. And let me just say, the one thing that was really bad about it is that there's it's like a holiday special, and it takes place at Chewie's like family thing, right? Like
you see his family, yeah.
Yeah, you see his family, and they're speaking in Chewie language. There's no fucking subtitles. So you know what the fuck you're saying, but there's like what the fuck? Like
that's
got some subtitles in this shit.
That's shitty. That's all kind of shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess it's one of the most famous things about it is that it's the first time that everyone gets to see Boba Fett.
Oh wow!
He shows up on the Christmas thing.
Did they take up a helmet?
No, this is the first time you see the character of Boba Fett before Empire Strikes Back came out.
All right.
So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, Rogue One. I think it's interesting. I really hope that they don't just glitch and land the whole thing, like overpower with a lot of.
It looks gritty though.
It does look gritty, which I'm hoping, which is going to be strange and weird, but I think it'll be. I trust Gareth Edwards because he directed Godzilla, which I really like. So
not that Matthew Broderick bullshit.
No, the one that came out a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
The one with the brother sister combo.
All right.
So we'll see.
Damn, Stanley's daughter is older than my mom.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, the guy's in his 90s. It does make sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so Rogue One, we're all looking forward to it, except for hating that Stitch. Oh, hey, Stitch.
But this chick looks pretty hot in this goddamn picture, so I'm kind of confused.
She was born in 1950?
1950.
Damn.
Bro, it's Photoshop. It looks like a Lifetime photo.
Yeah. No, but goddamn.
Looks like a headshot, dude.
You're letting the makeup and Photoshop fool you, man.
I am.
The shit don't fool me no more.
He's transcended.
This is what she looks like now. That's her mom.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, yeah, you're going through Stan Lee's, like, all the females in his family and shit.
Yeah, it's all crazy.
All right,
so let's talk about some bullshit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's during the Olympics, all right?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Ellen, so all y'all know that Usain Bolt is like the fastest human on the planet in a short distance. So, yeah, he obviously won some golds during the Olympics. And there's a famous photo of him looking back while he was beating his opponents, which is great because there's a photo of Michael Phelps beating his opponent and his opponent was looking at him. But yeah, anyway, so Ellen photoshopped a photo of her on Usain Bolt's back saying that this is how she's going to get, what'd you say, groceries from now on? Yeah, and then people were screaming racism. I was like, are you guys fucking stupid? It's a goddamn, first of all, it's a fucking joke. Second of all, it's not racist.
It's Ellen.
Yeah, it's like if it was a white dude, the fastest guy on the planet, she probably would have said the same thing. It's just a joke.
It's a meme.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the pictures of like white people doing stuff to slaves, like right on their backs?
Yes, from hundreds of years.
Yeah. And that's not Ellen.
Yes, it's definitely.
Yeah. So I mean, come on, it's fucking ridiculous.
Like when I saw the picture, I was like, okay, that's fucking funny. Like I saw the captions like that. It's really well fucking like done. Like the Photoshopness of it, it's really well done. But like when people got on our shoulders about it, I'm like, it's a fucking joke. Come on, people, goddamn.
But let's be real. If you had Usain Bolt in your neighborhood, you gonna be, hey bro, can I get a lift or what?
Yeah, exactly.
He should get they should get sponsored by like Uber or some shit like that.
They should literally make a commercial with the two of them doing exactly what she.
They should, because people want to. We're running out of shit to complain about, which I've said for a long time now. If people want to bitch about shit that should not be bitched about, look, if you have a problem in your life, then fix the problem in your life. These are not problems. These are jokes. Please shut the fuck up. If it really bothers you, I don't know, maybe. I'm not gonna say something fucked up.
It's your birthday. You got immunity.
You know what? Go fuck yourself. Jump off a cliff.
Damn.
If you're gonna make a joke, then you know you don't deserve to be here.
The other thing that got me was literally there were millions of memes with Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
And because she's Ellen and she has like this huge platform, and I like Ellen quite a bit.
Yeah, she
got called out.
I do not.
She got called. Oh damn!
Oh,
you don't like Dory?
Well, I haven't seen Dory. Don't give a fuck either.
What?
I don't care if we're gonna derail.
Okay, What's your beef with Ellen? What's your beef with Ellen?
I don't have a beef. I just don't think she's that funny.
Okay. But like in movies and a talk show or in general?
What are you?
All the above.
Well, he don't like Final Fantasy 7 either.
Oh, damn.
Oh, fuck Final Fantasy.
He's like Japanese people. Are
Also, he doesn't like PlayStation either, so you know his opinion is obviously.
Oh,
But I got a goddamn PlayStation.
I got a fucking Xbox One. It's up in my fucking closet right now.
Ah, see, my PlayStation's actually with them.
It's in the closet with R. Kelly.
Oh, damn.
Well, I don't know.
It's in the closet.
Your opinion, old ninja, has been suspect ever since you started talking out your head on the Vita about it not having any goddamn game.
Rewind
that tape.
Look exactly what I fucking said. It does not say anything about me not saying what kind of games.
You said it didn't have shit and it wasn't shit.
Nope. That's your shit. That's you trying to put fucking words in my mouth. Rewind the tape. See what I said. All I said was the only game I care about for me was Monster Hunter. That's it.
Yeah. Revisionist history.
Talk about the Vita later on.
Yeah,
exactly. We might have to go into the Vita.
Screenshot edition.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's get back to Ellen.
Anyway, with Ellen, I couldn't believe that they try to come at people
Ellen,
every
we
day.
got your back. 80% of the podcast got your back.
Yeah. Damn.
And I know Earth Girls will be rocking hard for Ellen also. So.
Yeah, actually, Mishka and Kate have been on that show.
I want to go watch Ellen. I don't care what anybody thinks. I would go watch. I'll be in that audience fucking clapping and dancing with Ellen. I want to go.
I want to see Ellen more than I want to see Oprah.
Fuck Oprah.
Oprah hasn't
You
been on
can
for
get
years.
free shit with Oprah though.
No, Ellen does the same thing.
She giving out cars though?
So she's the white Oprah.
And she giving out a car.
She giving
Oprah gives out cars.
But no, the cool thing about Oprah too is that when she gave out those cars to people, she also paid. She also I guess the people who got the cars, taxman came after them. Like, hey, your gift was more than this. You owe some taxes on that.
Well,
blah blah blah.
That's not Oprah's fault.
Yeah, that's the government's
But
fault.
Oprah paid that.
Oh.
She paid the tax for
Okay,
that.
that's cool.
So props out for Oprah for doing that shit.
Okay.
Whatever. This ain't about Oprah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I
yeah.
wouldn't be asking Oprah to pay my taxes on a free ass gift.
Yeah,
if you're broke, you just might. If you got a car that's like $30,000, like move on $3,000 in taxes.
Wait,
You got a free car.
but you can also sell the car too, right? I mean,
You can sell. Yeah, you can sell the car.
But no, then you have to pay taxes on that shit too.
But you can downgrade and get yourself a fucking little.
The government is a pimp that doesn't give a
But
fuck.
so okay, say you sell the car, you buy another car. Guess what? You have to pay taxes on that shit too.
Budget that out. If you're going from a $30,000 car to a $20,000 car, just fucking.
I guess you do come up a
these
little
are
bit.
good problems to have. You got a free car. God damn it.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna throw shade on that
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's like you're handing out. It's like Nino Brown handing out free turkeys and cranberry sauce.
Get that shit to y'all young folks. Okay.
Oh,
Holy
man.
shit.
But yeah, the whole Ellen thing, it's people need to get off their fucking shoulders, dude.
I don't get it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not against this meme. I think a lot of people are up in their feels about something stupid, but they just need to get over it.
Yeah, there's no
Man, I
shit.
still don't think she's funny.
Did I know it's not a little docket thing, but did everyone else, I guess, put out their Fave 7 films or something?
Ooh.
Yeah, I did.
I did not.
I did not.
I think that'd be a good ass BTMBEI question.
Okay, we can come back. We can come back to it and get that segment.
All right,
if
yeah,
you guys want to think and write it down because I was doing it at work and I was like making it like a Final Four bracket.
Yeah,
where I was
God
eliminating-
dang.
That one and
You
the
can't just name 7. I had 15 off the top of my head, and I was like, I gotta get down to 7.
That's true. Wait, we're gonna have to clarify about series too. There's a series.
No.
No. So it's two separate things. It was movies, and then they did have a TV series one, and they had an anime
like
one too.
movie series, like
No.
Fucking movie.
Asking for
Movie
Not
on
a
goddamn
TV
film, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Something that's been on a video that you watch on your television.
Yeah,
not
something
like
that was
on it now
on
right
the
now.
big screen.
Yeah, no shit.
yeah, so I can
Not
take
the
like
big
you know
screen.
Fast and Furious series or something.
No.
A movie.
Damn.
God damn. Instructions.
Because
What about-
you're
what
not gonna
about
say Tokyo Drift.
Say,
on that.
I'm gonna say this is why black people getting shot. Motherfucking direct. Hands up.
Damn.
I got my ID. Motherfucking hands up. I don't even care. I'm going on the Kronos' birthday where he's got immunity. I'm just gonna say all simple instructions.
But wait.
You want one hitting? You want one hitting?
Wait, what's the
A single fucking film. Jesus.
Why don't you do some goddamn thinking about your seven?
Yeah, get you a piece of paper. Write that shit
Holy
down.
shit.
You might want to do some soul searching first.
Yeah, we'll come back to that if whoever doesn't have their Fave 7.
All right, I'm grabbing the wheel real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Crashing us all. Why don't we get into this fact that the director for Aquaman, who I like, what's his name? James Wan, right?
Yeah, James Bond.
Oh yeah.
He seems to be indicating that Aquaman is DC's Wolverine. Gentlemen, what the fuck do we think about this quote?
What was that?
Wait, say again?
The Aquaman director is saying that
Oh,
he is DC's Wolverine, or the equivalent of
Justice League's, Wolverine. Yeah.
I don't know that much about Aquaman's sort of backstory. Is there anything that
sight unseen. What do you think?
I mean, I think of Aquaman as just like blonde-haired, super goody-goody two-shoe boy. But I mean, it appears obviously based on what I've seen with Jason Momoa that they're not going for that. I don't know in terms of his quote if that has to do with something based on his comic mythology, if he's trying to parallel some sort of similarities, which I don't know anything about, but it did make me give the side eye head tilt to that comment. I mean, DC does kind of need a sort of rugged bad boy person. Is it going to be Aquaman? Are they trying to set it up so it is Aquaman? It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's where they're going with it, okay. But I just don't bring up Marvel's name.
Ooh.
Like be your own separate thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're
Don't compare yourself.
Yeah, give us something when we see it on screen. Be like, all right, he's sort of anti-establishment. He's doing his own thing, and we can come to the own conclusion amongst ourselves. Like, okay, he's the Wolverine-ish of the Justice League, but you going out and saying it off from day one, from jump, that seems kind of shitty.
Blue, what you got on this one?
Yeah, I would agree with Stitch on this one. Like, it depends if they're talking about how like Aquaman, the Aquaman they're gonna betray in the Justice League movie, it's gonna be like Wolverine, like somebody who doesn't care about shit and just doesn't give a fuck, and he's like, I guess broody and hairy and shit like that. I don't know what the Aquaman character is gonna be, and I can't when I think of Wolverine in the movie universe, I think of X-Men Wolverine with what's the name?
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman playing him. So like, if they're going for that, they need to fucking stop it because that's been done. They need to fucking like make up their own fucking like character. Like Aquaman needs to be fucking badass, like how Aquaman is badass in the Flashpoint Paradox, where Aquaman, or even in Injustice, Gods Among Us, like Aquaman is pretty fucking badass.
I don't even know. I don't even understand why they're even drawing comparisons. Because just actor versus actor. Who do you want in a street fight on your side? Do you want Jason Momoa or you want Hugh Jackman? I'm thinking Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So,
any day of the week. So I don't understand what it is that they're trying to link these two characters and actors. I don't get it.
Yeah. So I actually talked to my buddy Ashley Larry about this. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
And so he was saying they were saying how basically it was somebody who didn't want to be in the group that was in the group, and I'm like, look, first of all,
what Batman is supposed to be?
yeah, Batman is not. He never wants to be in the group.
Yeah.
Ever. Like he's there. Like he's on call basically.
Yep.
He's contracting.
Superman is kind of on call too.
Yep.
And another thing is that Aquaman, first of all, he's a fucking king. He relies on people in his kingdom. And yeah, he has like an army. Like Batman has nothing like that on his. I'm sorry, Wolverine has nothing like that on his side.
Yeah, he's got an empire.
He's a straight up loner. Aquaman is not a loner, especially when you go back to like the traditional Aquaman. He's kind of like a pretty boy. Like he's not like Wolverine is supposed to be a short, ugly, hairy dude that fucks shit up, has an attitude.
Yeah.
Aquaman is not like that. He has an attitude later on because he gets pissed about the things that the land dwellers are doing to the ocean. But at the same time, he has armies of people that he needs on his side to defeat people. Wolverine is like a one-man army.
Yeah, he's like a Tasmanian devil.
Yeah.
Old Ninja, you remember when Aquaman was created because you were there.
Yeah, but I didn't get my royalty check. Yeah, pretty much what Cronus said. Like, Aquaman's a king and Wolverine's a loner. So I don't see that comparison as far as character development. I mean, yeah, as far as being in the group or being part of a unit, yeah, I think more recently Aquaman puts first and foremost the Atlanteans, of course. But as far as like having that like attitude that Wolverine has, I do not see that at all. I see, because Aquaman's married, has a kid. He cares about his family and his people. Wolverine's like, I don't give a fuck about you or what the fuck are you talking about. Leave me alone. Like, I'll help you, but once I'm done, we're done. That kind of attitude. And I can see that from the standpoint when the land dwellers, attack the ocean or mess up the ocean seas, and then like Thanagar invades, and they're like, "Hey, Arthur, we need your help," and he's like, "All right, but once we're done, don't enter the ocean." That kind of thing. But other than that, he rules an army of people. He commands people. He is part of a hierarchy. He's part of politics as well. Wolverine is nothing like that.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck
It's all
about
about himself. Yeah.
This is going to be a very drastically different Aquaman than we've ever read or even seen in any animation. This quote makes me extremely nervous, and I'm excited about
I'm very excited.
Jason Momoa's portrayal.
Yeah,
but this quote from the director about this character makes me nervous.
And let's be real though. Aquaman in DC, he is not a yoked ass fucking. What is Jason Momoa? He's a Samoan, right?
Yeah.
He's not a yoked ass Samoan. No. He's kind of like a pretty looking white boy.
But he is strong.
He's strong, but don't get me wrong. But he's not like that though. He's not that confrontational that they showed in the movie.
Yeah.
He's really not.
I agree.
Like he's confrontational when somebody confronts his nation, but not when somebody's on land and being like, "Hey, what the fuck?" Because Aquaman, I don't know which one he's portraying. If it's Arthur, he's way off because Arthur is half human, half Atlantean, and he's supposed to bridge the gap. So I don't know what the fuck the director's talking about.
So in the trailer, Bruce Wayne does call him. I guess the villagers call him Arthur.
Well, they fucked it all up there.
Yeah, because he says you're Arthur. Because that's when in the trailer I first see him. He has like blue eyes. And shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck? But if anything, I would compare Aquaman to Namor in Marvel.
Obviously, yeah.
That's to me, that's like the closest thing, almost pound for pound. So
isn't Namor's more like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, isn't he like more...
Aquaman has fucked shit up too. Remember him battling
only when somebody fucks up his kingdom though, right?
Yeah,
I mean, Namor, in his own way, is kind of the same way in terms of retaliation for Atlantis being threatened.
Namor reminds me of Reese, where he's always saying no. Anytime you go to Namor about anything, well, maybe we could get Namor's help. He's like, no. And then something maybe might change his mind where it'll help a little bit.
Yeah, like Invisible Woman sucking him off.
I love how Namor's, he's going to come back. Y'all see that shit?
Yeah.
He's going to come back.
Dude, I'm excited. They actually have shout out to them. They have a Namor only podcast. It's actually pretty good.
Really?
It's insightful. It's on Potter Family.
You're gonna call them Namor instead of Namer?
Namor.
And
I got a black lip.
Is it Nay No More?
Namor.
But
Phenomena.
I mean, it reminds me of with Kronos. I think he spoke on it at Pandora, where it's like directors changing visions and stuff to satisfy other people's opinions, and I hope we don't have that with Justice League, because I'm excited as fuck for Justice League.
Well, like they should definitely take a fucking note from Deadpool, because like they stuck to the fucking character, and the movie only cost like what, like 50,000 or some shit like that. So
no, but yeah,
but they made a
50,000 wouldn't pay me.
Yeah, it's like I'm dreading the day where I see a headline where like, oh, they're reshooting scenes from. I'm just gonna face palm.
Well, that's what they did with fucking Batman vs.
and Suicide Squad.
And Suicide Squad. Yeah.
The only hope,
anytime that's ever been successful.
Yeah, the only hope I would say though is these two movies from this year with the DC Extended Universe were under what's his name, Snyder.
Yeah.
And so they've gone into
one was Snyder.
Well, in terms of direction, but he was still overseeing as like, what was it, executive producer or producer or something like that. The other ones are supposed to not be under his influence as much.
I mean, people were bucking
like Jeff Johns.
I guess they had that letter that came out where some people were
disgruntled employees
going hard on some shit.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that this rumor mill about possibly Abrams?
God damn, I just about to say that shit.
Yeah. There's the rumors that they're trying to get J.J. Abrams to direct the DC movie.
Well, they should, because you know what? He's the one person that has actually rebooted a series correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How hard are you speculating though right now?
What?
How hard are you speculating?
Super
No,
hard.
it-
Because
I-
it's a
I-
rumor
I-
mill,
yeah.
like I said.
I've seen it too. I was
Yeah.
going to say that too.
So we'll see. I mean, we got to wait to see what comes out and how truthful this is, because I'm pretty sure JJ is pretty busy with Star Wars.
Yeah,
and
of
Lucasfilm
course.
stuff,
Not even
so.
Star Wars, like
And Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah.
So he's got 2 big franchises already, and the one person that you want to do things correctly, J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, and he's
I-
definitely been really good at
He
directing
does.
movies.
Him and his team do fucking retarded research.
Well,
Yes.
But they have that weird lens flare thing.
but you like Kojima with
What's up?
it. You like Kojima with it, right?
That's Kojima. Though. He gives me reasons for looking at titties.
Yes.
But then it breathes through their skin, so it's all right. I'm like, all right, show them titties.
Yes.
Quiet. You love
Quiet. Yes. Way too quiet.
Come back to me.
Ah.
Should we
We've
kind
seen
of
her.
segue to this, like the whole reboot versus remake?
Oh yeah, do that.
thing?
Do that.
We were talking about that. So, to the cast, this is not really an ask beat and beat the guy, but is there a difference between the 3? Is there?
Repeat what they are.
So is there the difference between a reboot, a remake, and a reimagining?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So a reboot to me is taking the original and then making it your own image. A remake is remaking an entire series. So it's not like a reboot because you basically you're gonna tell a whole new story based upon original content.
Like Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, yeah. And then re-imaging is just basically fucking shit. I don't re-image shit.
Yeah.
Just
Unless it's a porn parody, then that's okay.
I think reboots are okay. Only
No.
underneath certain circumstances. Like I can only think of like 2, 1. Yeah, Star Trek. That's about
Yeah.
it. Everybody else fucked it up.
yeah.
I still
Everybody.
need to go watch that.
Actually,
Star Trek. It looked really good.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's one more.
You
Also
like
by
it?
Abrams.
I know, I loved it.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite
Mission
movies.
Impossible. That kind
Was
of.
that a reboot?
So
It was.
It's the same
it's
storyline.
kind of a sequel reboot type thing when he came in and did Ghost Protocol. Because after Mission Impossible 2, everyone was kind of leaving, and then he busted out Mission Impossible 3.
But it was based with the. It wasn't a reboot because it had the same characters in it.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
the same
Just, it
actors.
wasn't just Tom Cruise. It was
Yeah.
the other characters too. Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames.
Ving
fucking-
Rhames
yeah.
is back. Actually, Ving Rhames is in every single one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that wasn't a
The
reboot.
thing about Mission Impossible 3, though, he's not. Ving Rhames is in it at the end. He's
It was-
not in the.
Yeah, it was a sequel.
All right, we're getting down to the
Yeah,
weeds.
Reboot, I think of like when you push the white button on the Sega Genesis and it just hits reset. So you're getting the same story, it's just being told to you again. Like Spider-Man.
Oh,
shit.
I love Spider-Man, but yeah, that's a reboot and gets tiring quick.
Uncle Ben, though.
How many times can we see Uncle Ben die?
What you got,
He's
Blue?
coming.
So for me, man, I think they're all kind of the fucking same to me. Cause like a reboot is basically something that was out before, but somebody else is pretty much telling their story version of it. Like for example, what the fuck can I think of? Like Ghostbusters. Isn't that supposed to be a reboot?
Yeah.
But it's pretty much the same story, it's just somebody else
It was actually.
take on it.
It was actually awful though.
Yeah.
But then, like-
Don't let the feminists hear you.
And then like a
Fuck
remake.
them. I don't give a fuck. Listen to me. Fuck me.
Angry crows.
Like a remake would make me think of like Nightmare on Elm Street. That was supposed to be like a remake of that fucking series.
Yeah.
But once again, that was fucking garbage. It was another guy's idea trying to reboot
So-
fucking another
Very
franchise. That
true.
was great.
It's a good example.
And then reimagining, that sounds like they take the old footage and improve on it, like the Star Wars movies, how they digitally remastered them and shit like that. It's the same fucking shit. It just made the explosions a little bit bigger. So I kind of feel like they're both all kind of pointless. Like, come up with some new shit.
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah, I mean, in general, I agree with you. It's all about the execution of the individual project. I can be persuaded into liking certain things. Obviously, Star Trek is a really great example. I think Mad Max was a sequel.
Yeah,
Right?
that's technically a sequel.
Was it a sequel? I don't know. It's a different
Yeah.
guy.
It's
The
a
movie
different
was-
guy, but
the
it's
movie
the same
was
creator. So
Sa-
it's his stories and stuff, but he didn't
Well,
direct it.
hold on. But if you take
What's like that 007 movie?
if you take somebody from the same universe, or if you take the same universe and put a different character in that same universe, is that a reboot?
That's
What's
a
like
good
the
question.
Same character.
That's like the James Bond movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Daniel
yeah,
Craig.
It's the
Yeah.
fucking universe, but they keep changing James Bond. But that's
it's not a reboot though.
yeah, that's not real.
Yeah.
That's more of a
So-
reimagining, I would say.
So it has to be about the execution. It can not, most of the time it's all fucked up, but you know,
Yeah.
it can work. I'm not excited at all about this Ocean's 19,
Ocean's
Ocean's
8.
Eight.
whatever the fuck.
Wait, is it
I
called
am.
that?
Yeah, it's called Ocean's. I think it's been renamed to Ocean's Ocho.
Well, but I can tell you why it's bad because they're already telling you right away. Ocean's 8 is only women. It's like if you tell me that there's another movie that they're gonna make and it's only with X amount of whatever. Like if they're gonna make, I don't know, like Friday with all the white people. It's like why?
Yeah.
It's like why would you put that out there that's your point. You tell me you're making a point to make it with only certain type of people. And it's fucking stupid.
Anti-diversity.
If they would have said like, oh hey, we're making another ocean movie and it's gonna be with such and such, and not leave out the whole like, oh it's gonna be all females. Like I don't want to sound like I'm being like I don't like that it's a female cast, but like it's like okay, there's a series that's already good. Why are you trying to play this political bullshit on a fucking movie?
Can I just say real quick, what makes the all better than a co-ed mixed cast? I've never understood that.
Well, the thing is that when they made like say Ghostbusters, they didn't say Ghostbusters with all men.
Mm-hmm.
However, I know somebody's gonna be like, well, all men is the norm. Well, look, there's 50% females out there. That's the way the human race is supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be 50-50.
Well, there's more females on this planet.
Yeah, sure.
51, whatever.
But the dumb thing is that look, they didn't say that back then. Like, and then we're rebooting something, and so that's what bothers me was that they're trying to make these new movies and they're trying to be like, we're gonna make it different with just these certain demographics.
It's pandering.
Fucking
Can we call it what it is? It is pandering.
So the first Ghostbusters wasn't gender specific. It wasn't like the Ghostbusters were out fucking bench pressing the entire time while they were waiting for fucking calls to come in.
It was
firehouse.
It was two nerds, a guy that was socially not really inept, but he wasn't that great. He was kind of like an asshole, right?
Yeah.
No, he was like a.
Maybe he was like some kind of scientist, but he was like a psychologist or something like that.
Character?
No. The guy who what's his name?
Aykroyd?
Pizza face guy.
Murray.
Yeah,
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, the guy who played. He wasn't. He was like an asshole.
Yeah, he was very blunt.
But he had a PhD
And then you have the straight guy who was Winston, right?
Yeah.
And then I think when
everyman character.
Yeah, when they made the new one, they didn't really.
That was Leslie Jones's character. She was supposed to be the everyman.
She was not an every woman.
Well, every woman.
She was a loud black woman that she plays in every fucking movie.
Medea.
Yeah.
She was Medea.
So people want to give her a pass on that shit.
I will give no passes and I will give no fucks.
Nah.
I didn't want to see it mainly because of her, and then there was it just didn't seem interesting to me. Nothing about the movie seemed interesting to me.
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
I don't give a shit what color she is.
Yeah, I'm taking Ocean's Ocho as a reimagining. So I'm taking it what it's worth. I think the cast is spectacular. I'm not really looking at this whole like gender bias or inequality stuff. I'm taking it for what it's worth. All that matters to me is the story going to be good, and is it going to be an entertaining film? That's all I give a shit about, really. True. That's why I went to see Ghostbusters. Most of you shat on it pretty hard, but I'm going to go and form my own opinion about this movie. And guess what? It wasn't that good.
And I respect the fact that you did that,
It
and
wasn't
then you
that
confirmed that we were right. But yeah.
I'll eventually watch it.
I don't even want to watch it on bootleg.
When it's free.
Yeah, watch it. Wait for fucking Redbox. Don't spend $13
It shows
like I
up on
did.
Showtime or whatever.
Yeah. And at the same time, real quick, I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman. I don't want it to be one of those things where it's like, oh, you guys are against women in movies. Fuck no.
Well, yes, you are, Prodigy.
Well, I mean, there you go.
They're doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that story on screen.
Well, like,
it's about time, and
And
it's
actually,
fun.
so hold on. Even though we just said that real quick, we actually shit on.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
When it first. Go ahead then.
No, I was gonna say that when DC had like a thing on the WB, they had like a snippet of Wonder Woman, and they talked about how like Wonder Woman's gonna be like this caring, compassionate person.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And we're like, no, that's not fucking Wonder Woman. Like she wasn't
Yeah.
that way. And people in the chat was like, it was Matt from Direct Live was like, hey, no, Wonder Woman, like she was a caring person, blah blah blah. Like,
She was submissive.
Yeah. I mean, like, she was
So
very
if
submissive,
you
but-
read, like, especially now, everyone's talking about Wonder Woman's submissive and BDSM origins, which I'm pretty sure they're not going to do.
They're not going to. There's no way in
Yeah,
fuck.
there's no way.
The thing that made it awesome was in the trailer, she's fighting with the shield, she has the lasso, she has the sword, and she's fucking people up.
She is.
I don't want that peacekeeper nurse bullshit, BDSM.
You'll probably get a
Then,
little bit of
not
it.
even on top of that, like we gave shit on the fucking person who was playing Wonder Woman too. We're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
well, you know what? I'm still.
she's skinny, she's too
is.
tiny, and
Okay,
blah
She
blah.
has bulked up for
She
her
has.
frame
She has.
a whole lot more, which is something I remember saying back then.
And she even addressed it.
Yeah. She took that to heart and said, I'm going to get my ass in the gym. She's never going to be super bulky, But
Yeah.
the other thing that I want to point out, we gave zero fuck, even though it was 25 years ago or whatever, about Michael Keaton who couldn't bench press the bar, for really serious. And he was a frail dude.
Yeah,
even in the '89 Batman.
Literally, the strongest Batman that we have is Affleck.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
And
But-
we ate some crow on that.
No. Hold on. When fucking Michael Keaton was Batman, we were fucking children.
Yeah, we were. It was a long time ago. It's just that he wasn't a very strong physically person.
Well, yes,
just like
but
Diana is.
hold on. We were not strong physically either. We were children.
But we can still see. You haven't seen the movie? Like, again and again?
We didn't have
Yes,
opinions
but
of
we
who was
didn't give a
playing
fuck.
Batman.
Yeah, all we
Yeah,
gave about
we're
was
getting at 9 or 10 years old, we didn't give a fuck about that.
We didn't have
I
Happy
get
Meal
that.
toys.
All I'm saying is,
Dude, I was collecting.
he wasn't strong.
I was like,
he didn't
when's
look
this
strong.
coming out on NES?
I got the original fucking box cereal of Batman, the movie.
Oh
Just
shit!
the
Yeah,
fucking-
I
just
remember
the
those.
box. Just
Those
the
were
box.
fucking good.
Cereal. Oh man.
Well, my whole thing is
Captain
like
Crunch.
I care about. For me, it's he's playing Bruce Wayne more so than Batman.
Yeah.
So that's
Wait,
how I look
you're
at
talking
that.
about
Who, Affleck?
No.
In terms of the actor,
Wait,
which
whenever
actor?
when I hear the
All of
casting,
basically.
and we can rewind the tape when they announced Affleck, I was like, well, he's playing Bruce Wayne and everything. I mean, Batman is.
This is
Who knows
Yeah.
knows if Affleck's in the suit doing the stunts or whatever? But as far as I'm concerned, when we're seeing Affleck or whatever, or whoever it is that they're choosing for the casting decision,
But
he's playing Bruce Wayne.
we did see Affleck with no shirt on, pulling a fucking
No,
tire and shit like that, hammering it and shit.
Affleck went to work.
Yeah, he
worked out. He worked out.
He got
like,
in that role.
I want to say he's the only Bruce Wayne that we see without a shirt on, and he looks like he could.
No, you see Bale.
You
see Bale.
When it was
You might even
with the
see
light
the shoulder
shutters.
too, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So my thing is about Gal Gadot. Like I wasn't convinced then for sure because she was super skinny. But even now, I'm still kind of like hoping that they had went with someone else. But I'm more accepting of it now that we've seen her in action in
I
Beavis,
love her.
and now that she's having her own movie. I'm actually really excited. Probably a little bit more so for Captain Marvel.
I mean, hold on. Honestly, with Wonder Woman, I would have been more excited about the person who plays Brianna Tarth.
Oh, her as Wonder Woman.
Because she's supposed to be a fucking Amazon.
Yeah, that's true.
Brianna Tarth is tall as shit.
She's like
Gwendolyn
6'5".
Christie is her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Captain Phasma.
Yeah, but
She didn't-
don't
she
say
didn't-
Captain Phasma. She didn't do shit.
I really like actors who they portray a role and like for example, Heath Ledger. Like I gave that dude shit for playing Joker. Like he's never gonna live up to this fucking character. But man, I was eating my goddamn
These
words.
actors know that they have a lot of fucking expectations, and I give them much credit for getting in the gym, reading the material, and putting in work. So
Hold on.
same thing.
You know what? I barely give them credit because they're getting paid to get in the fucking gym.
Yeah,
That's
true.
true. And they get a trainer.
Like,
Like with the rest of us, we had to do it on our own.
Yeah, if somebody literally paid me to work out, I'd be like the fucking Rock right now. Seriously, I'd be like the Rock.
you got a point.
Eating all that cod.
That's a
The con.
But also,
Horse
like,
meat.
Like, for
I stay
example-
keto.
like the guy who played Deadpool, like
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, when he was in fucking the Green Lantern, I was like,
I've been convinced Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool.
I feel
I don't
He's
put all
had that
that
role locked
blame.
in since he was like 6.
I don't put all that Green Lantern blame on them, but the
Alright,
thing
it's
real
on
quick I
record.
wanted to get to though, y'all heard about basically the MCU changing the origin of Captain Marvel so it's not similar to Green Lantern?
Yeah, I heard something
We
about that. I don't
talked
know.
about
I don't know
so-
details.
Like I said before when we were talking earlier, is that Nova would be more equivalent to Green Lantern than Captain Marvel. So, and nobody remembers Green Lantern really because the movie pretty much sucked. So I mean, you need to stay to the actual material, like the source material. I don't care if it's familiar or not.
Well, we're all being introduced to her obviously comic fans know her, but for the cinema, this is our introduction to her. I thought it was weird that Marvel would focus on what DC did in, what was it, 2011, 2012?
What do you mean?
For the Green Lantern movie, and not wanting those comparisons. That seems odd as fuck to me.
I don't know. Maybe there's more to it that we're missing. I don't know. I mean, Carol is a pilot,
Air Force.
pilot. She is part of the military. I can see there's similar stuff. A lot of people may say there's a rip-off. What is it that they plan on changing? That's
We don't know. We don't know.
Okay,
It
so-
seems odd because they did release it officially. But anyway.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I'm actually kind of really excited about Captain Marvel, though. I want them to do good, and this still. We're gonna get Wonder Woman first, but I am excited about Captain Marvel because this is the MCU's big female led movie.
I need a trailer, but I'm cautiously excited.
Well, I mean, they just casted Brie Larson
True.
like a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago, and she's a phenomenal actress. So
You gotta just be patient.
yeah, and I'm curious to know if they're gonna have Nova in her movie.
Mm.
They don't
Rogue.
know him, but yeah.
Yeah, Rogan.
Anyway, so there was a big announcement today that I was excited about, but most of the internet was not,
What was that?
which is weird to me, was Metal Gear Survive.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
People
Yeah,
are
let's talk about
shitting
that.
all over this
I heard
fucking
about
game.
that. So what's with the hate?
I have no idea. I think it's because Hideo Kojima-san
Slip that in there, didn't you?
is not directing the game, but I'm okay with that because it looks like a Hideo Kojima game. It takes place during Ground Zeroes, and basically the people that got left on the like the oil derrick that Snake was on got transported to a different dimension, and they're full. It's like basically full of zombies, and it's a 4-player co-op zombie survival game.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And I'm
in.
like, what's up?
I said I'm in.
Yeah, and so I'm like, what the
Whoa,
fuck,
whoa, whoa.
people?
So as long as they don't fuck up like Capcom did with their whole Raccoon City bullshit,
No,
then it should be cool.
this looks way better. I'm just like, it looks.
Raccoon City looked fucking dope, and it played like shit.
Yeah, but all Resident Evil games to me look like shit. Because I know the way they play. Because you can't
Stop and
run.
shoot.
Yeah,
fucking
you have to
bullshit.
stop the reload. You
Yeah,
can't
fuck
move and
that.
shoot.
But
Actually, you can in 5. No, you can in 6, not 5.
it takes 6 games. Fuck that.
Yeah.
This game looks good. The internet is giving it shit, and I'm like, I'll give it time to like shit on it.
It was a brief little clip though too,
But
right?
the clip looked good. You had
Yeah.
bow and arrow people like with spears and shit, machine guns, and
I'm about
all
to
kinds
go
of shit.
Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. It does have a Hideo kind of look to it, which I love.
Yeah.
My only thing is, initially, I'm a little bit reluctant because of how dirty they did Hideo, and I think some of that might be the explanation for some of the hate, just because it's Konami.
The game can still be good though.
But you have to evaluate. That's what I was going to say. You have to evaluate the game for what it is. You know what I mean? And regardless of the politics, none of us were there behind the scenes with Hideo and Konami. You know what I mean? If Konami produces a good game, I'm going to play it. And I know Hideo is going to produce another good game for Sony. So
Yeah, it looked good and crazy. It looked Hideo-ish. So
Limbs player.
yeah, I want to see it. I want to play it. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Should we stick with more gaming?
Yeah. Let's do it. What you got?
Titanfall 2!
Ooh.
Yeah,
Technical test is coming out soon. I think in a week or 2.
No, it's like Friday.
Is this Friday?
Yeah.
So I had a chance to play this shit at San Diego Comic-Con. I had a lot of fun with it. It doesn't feel as fast as the first one, but it does feel like there's more to do.
Are you kidding me? This one. Well, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you haven't played the first
I didn't play the
Titanfall,
first one. You're
so
right.
the first Titanfall was fucking quick as fuck. It was mainly because they wanted to compete.
Is it as fast as Unreal?
That's tough. I think Unreal's probably a little faster. They try to get it to have a high frame rate, even though I know the game is not 60 frames per second. I think it's like 55, but it tries to be a Call of Duty killer, and I would much rather play Titanfall than Call of Duty. At least the one that came out the year Titanfall did.
But
I think it was Advanced Warfare at the time.
But there was no story mode. That was the problem with me.
Well, there was no it's like a No Man's Sky type thing. Where you just
But it was a
play.
big knock on it. That was. I remember gamers at that time were like, "What in the shit is this?" They liked the gameplay, but they did want a campaign for
See, that's
$60.
the thing though. Like people who spend that money on Call of Duty don't even fucking play the campaign. They go straight to fucking multiplayer.
Still there.
I don't. I play the single player.
Shit, I play single player too, but like I'm talking 20 plus people that are on my friends list do not play the fucking story, but
Sure,
straight to
that-
multiplayer.
Your friend list will make out the fucking statistics for
It
the
doesn't,
entire
but I'm
population.
talking about the people that I talk to.
Oh,
shit!
Old Nid speculates.
Yeah.
Oh, Ninja, your friends are retarded.
Well, maybe so. But I mean, same thing with Battlefield. A lot of people, when they play, I play the story of Battlefield. A lot of people go straight to fucking multiplayer because they want to get all the unlocks first. They want to have the first perks, the best guns, all this shit, and they know playing the story takes away time from that. So
Well, it actually gets you better at playing multiplayer.
Exactly.
yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Plus, the one thing I really like about Battlefield is that when you play the story, you can early unlock weapons for multiplayer. So if you complete a chapter or story, you get a weapon, and it's available for multiplayer. Versus like playing multiplayer straight out, you got to wait, level up, and then get that gun.
So you're thinking it's going to live up to the hype?
As far as
That's what
Titanfall 2,
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
It was when I played it was fucking fun as fuck. There's much more diverse Titans. There was a lot more shit going on in the Battlefield. It was pretty crazy.
Well,
I had fun with it.
The first Titanfall was not a complete game. That's why I didn't get it. It wasn't complete.
I love that game. I still have it. I still play it.
Didn't address what I said though.
No, but
It's not a
still
complete
fun.
game.
Yeah, that was one of the criticisms of it. It sounds like they have resolved it. It looks exciting. I like the fact that it's no longer an Xbox exclusive. I'm going to get it and give it a shot. That might be my only purchase this fall.
Do you guys mind if I switch gears?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Blue's in the driver's seat.
Look at you.
You guys saw the announcement today that they are making a Batman animated movie,
Imagine that.
Blue switches to Batman.
bringing back Adam West.
Yeah, it looks
doing the
cool.
voice.
Yes.
yeah,
Did you
actually,
see a trailer?
no. I saw whenever somebody posted to our Facebook page about it. There's
Oh, yeah,
actually
that
some.
was
Is that you? Yeah, there's actually some screenshots. So
No, there's a video. So
I didn't watch.
it's so fucking classic Batman. This is all 60s Batman with Adam West, and it's so funny. So Batman and Robin are tied up, and they're on a TV tray.
I don't know what
Dinner tray.
Okay.
But you know how like back in the days, like they had like families would eat like microwave dinners,
Okay.
like the movie
A tray of some
tray,
sort.
something I can't remember. There's a name for it. I can't think what it is. And they're sitting on the main course side, and Adam West, who does the voice of Batman in this series, and the original voice of Robin also does the voice, and Robin's like, oh, this Batman, we're in a total conundrum here.
Gee
Like, we're gonna
willikers.
get out. Yeah, exactly. That whole 60s vibe and stuff like that.
Yeah, holy
And,
butt Batman.
Yeah, basically. And Batman's like, oh, it seems like this will be the best time to have dessert before dinner. And Robin's like, oh, what do you mean, Batman? And like Batman, like all of a sudden, like the movie pops up out of the dessert, and Batman's like, yeah, you can find Batman, I can't remember what it's called, but 60s Batman reimagining or whatever. And then Batman sticks his hand inside the you remember when you would cook your food in the oven and the dessert part would be super fucking hot like lava?
Yeah.
Like the applesauce, whatever. So he sticks his hand in there and it burns the rope that they were tied in. That's how they get free. But like they go on to talk about how like the original Adam West is coming back and everybody that's doing the voice stuff like that. It looks really fun good.
Did you wipe the cum stains off your shorts after watching it?
God damn.
I'm still wearing.
Ah! God
But it
damn.
looks really good. I want to say, I hope that it probably will be one of my favorite animated movies.
Yeah,
Coming from DCU.
It looks good. It looks real good, actually.
I like this.
Good shit.
So actually, let's segue to something that me and Stitch are gonna do tomorrow.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So me and Stitch are gonna go for the sensory deprivation flotation chamber tomorrow.
I'm
What is
excited.
that?
Yeah, I haven't been.
Not
in a
the
while.
same chamber, but
Yeah, no. You gotta be naked.
yeah, you can't cross
What
swords.
the
Yeah.
fuck? No crossing beams.
Yeah, exactly.
Ghostbusters.
I'm excited about it. Even when he talked about it, I think I was in Louisiana at the time. I was like, that sounds absolutely amazing, but Louisiana is very slow at getting advanced shit
Hippie shit.
like water drainage. But
Oh, too soon. Too soon.
but no, I've been really excited to do that, and we're gonna go do that tomorrow and everything. So I don't even know what to expect. I'm just gonna, I guess, just daydream and hallucinate. Maybe I have no idea what to
It's,
expect, but it's gonna be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I guess you do. You should take a portable setup with you and like
I am.
actually talk.
Oh yeah, that'd be really good.
And talk about your fucking experience. That'd be fucking cool.
How long does it last?
An hour to an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear about the experience. This is
Oh
first time
yeah,
for you.
I've never done anything remotely close like this. So
Like the Sweetest and I want to do it.
Oh, yeah.
We've been talking about doing it.
Yeah, to go. It's like
Floating, not just some stuff.
just go. It's
I
pretty.
say, if you're engaged, I hope you've been doing it.
There's a couple of them open. I go to the one that's like right off 880, and I haven't been in like at least 6 months, so it's been a while. But it has to be like defrag my brain. It's awesome. Basically, you hop in this chamber that's like looks like a big ass coffin, and it's full of water and like 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt, medical grade Epsom salt. So you float no matter what. I don't give a fuck how dense your bones are, you're gonna float. And it's heated up to the temperature of your skin.
Right.
So it's like 92 degrees, I think. And so basically, it feels like you're just floating in space. So basically, there's nothing coming into your brain, and your brain just kind of usually trips out.
God, I'm
And
makes me a little nervous.
it's pretty awesome. Yeah, you can't see shit. So if you close your eyes, you open your eyes, it's the same thing that you see. So basically, the first time I went, and every time I've gone, like I'll start seeing shit, and I close my eyes, and then I open them up, and I see the same shit, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like it's pretty crazy.
Tripping balls.
Yeah, and it's like at minimum, it's like an Epsom salt bath on steroids because all that salt in the water, it really like pulls out. Like I hate to say the word toxins, but that's kind of what it is. It pulls out toxins, helps you relax, and it's pretty awesome. Basically, you get to relax, floating through the universe for about an hour.
Nice.
What's
Stranger Things type shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is that the reason why that brought on you wanted to do it? Because in Stranger Things, there's a scene where
I did see that.
where
Yeah.
Eleven, she does the whole
yeah.
floating thing, but it's not deprivation.
No.
It's not a deprivation. It's a fucking kiddie pool.
Yeah, I wanted to do it beforehand. I like trying new stuff, and especially like something like that where it's just like, all right, you feel like you're just floating and you're not your senses, where it's your height here. I mean, I'm sorry, your vision, your hearing, touch is all completely sort of
Cut off.
suspended in like animation, where it's just like you're just sort of there.
But if
Almost
you
like
fart,
you're in
you can
space.
smell it though, right?
Huh?
If you fart, you can smell it.
I
Right?
guess you could. Yeah, that'd be the only.
too.
Yeah, the only sensory that you have. You could make some bubbles in the water if you wanted to. But
So
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I actually have a challenge for you, Cronus. Since you have a canvas card, think you're going to enhance your
Timestamp.
experience?
I don't know what you're talking about,
Timestamp.
but no, she said timestamp,
Bro.
not
Yeah.
something. Whatever you said.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, no. Actually, no. I'm not gonna do it this time because if I Ubered there, it'd be all right. But yeah, I'm gonna drive there.
No.
So yeah, I would have done it on any kind of canvas. So yeah.
Good shit.
Nice.
You want to talk about some TV?
Well,
Yeah.
Do you guys think of your sevens yet? 7 favorite movies?
While people are thinking about it, why don't we get into Ask Me the BTI questions?
All right.
And then that'll be maybe the last one. So our boy Dara Leak said, "What is the one alcoholic beverage that you have retired?" So probably meaning the one that you do not want to see or smell ever in your life
Ooh,
again.
I got mine.
Oh, I got mine right away. Tequila.
All right, tequila for Kronos.
All tequila, is it a specific kind or?
Jose Cuervo especially, but most tequila in general.
Damn.
Hilarious.
Well, what you got?
Mine's gonna be a liquid cocaine. I can't fuck this
Oh
shit
yeah.
at all.
You stole my shit.
Man,
we
that's
hang out. You see that?
man.
She was great.
Woo! It was good back in the
Dave
day,
Buster's,
but well, no, the ones that Dave and Buster's were called Lethal Weapons.
yeah.
Yeah, the
How
liquid
did
cocaine.
they
wait.
make the liquid cocaine here? 'Cause I've
Wait,
had it,
that-
but I
that's
don't
a
know
mixed
if it's the
drink?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's a layered cocktail. It's a
Oh,
layered
I'm
shot.
sorry. I got something different. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
shot. So it's
Jaeger 151 and some of those.
it's Jaeger, 151, Gold Snobs, and there's Peach Snobs, or not Peach Snobs, something else. There's
Yeah, so
Peppermint Snobs. That's
yeah,
what it was.
some
wow.
people do. Yeah, some people do peppermint snobs. Some people do Ghost Lager. Just
And
depends.
the reason why I can't do that anymore is also the reason why I can't do fucking Jaeger anymore is because I learned how to make one, and I went to a club with one of my female friends, and we were supposed to have like a pregame going, and so I made like a water bottle of it, and I layered it, and when she got there, she's like, oh, I'm not gonna drink. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna let this fucking shit go to waste.
God damn.
So I made enough for us to have 3 shots each. So I had fucking 6 shots. I lived in San Jose, and we were going to San Francisco, and I finished it. By the time we got to the club, I was fucking toe up. And by the time I got outside the club, I was already fucking puking. Like, we were there for probably about maybe 30 minutes. We had to fucking leave.
God
I
damn.
had a
so
different
fucking
liquid cocaine, but I wouldn't fuck with that. That's,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
scary.
I've fucked with a lot. I've had 5 in one night. And,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They were for no fucking joke.
It's all bad.
That sounds
It's like
amazing.
antifreeze mixed with bleach and ammonia. Sounds like to me.
Can you still see straight? What you got?
For me, it's wild turkey. I don't
Ooh.
fuck with wild turkey. One of my good friends, Dalton, in Jersey, we went out drinking one night, and he's like, "Oh, hey, let's go shot for shot and everything." And he knew the bartender at the place we were at. So
He's like 3 times bigger than you.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not overly bigger, but I mean, Dalton's sort of a lightweight-ish, and I enjoy drinking, but whatever. I was like, all right, I can get to 3. I enjoy being a lightweight. I'm a self-rated lightweight. I mean, it works out great when you got drinking. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. Yeah, exactly. So he knew the bartender, and I was getting wild turkey, and he was getting iced tea in his shot glass. So I had no idea what he was getting poured. He was just like, all right. Whatever, and he was giving like a fake like little shiver, like what he was drinking was strong and everything. He's like, oh,
dirty.
Yeah, he did me bad dirty. I was like, I had to go sleep in the car. I wasn't driving obviously, but I was like, I'm gonna go to the car when you guys are ready to leave. I'll be in the car in the backseat sleeping. I was knocked out, but wild turkey is all bad.
You know, I also want to add to the list E&J. Fuck that shit, dude. You love E&J?
No. I don't really mess with brown, I don't mess with brown liquors, even Hennessy. Like one of you clowns would post that Hennessy cake. Yeah, so I get that disgusting shit off my fucking timeline.
But Hennessy, anything is possible. Right. Old Ninja, what you got?
I haven't retired anything yet, so I've recently kind of started.
Fuck your life
right now.
Oh yeah.
Don't be jealous, bitch.
Oh.
Aren't you drinking apple juice?
This is a cider.
That's apple juice.
Oh, fuck it.
No, we'll get
about
you.
Yeah. So for me, it is always and forever going to be Cisco liquid crack. Right? Yeah, yours is cocaine.
I think with cocaine.
Yeah. So I used to drink, and I used to think it was fucking classy in 01, 02.
Back in the day.
The fucking blue one and the red one, where you would have the worst hangovers, where you'd be happy and fucking throwing up with a headache.
Was this like Alizé Hypnotic?
Basically.
It
was so. You never heard Cisco?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cisco, Mad Dog 2020.
I know Mad Dog 2020.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find it on the next podcast.
It's still
around.
Probably around the corner.
Yeah. That one, and then obviously Four Loko.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
You gotta find a bum, whoop his ass.
So cheap.
Cisco was a shit back in the day.
Dude, it's cough syrup nasty.
Yeah.
I can't stand the smell of it nowadays.
You know the sweetness? That was her favorite too, until she had it recently. She's like, what is this?
Fuck,
It's fucking sugary ass fucking water, basically.
Anyway, all right. Hopefully that answered your question, dear Ali.
That was a good ass question.
The 7 favorite movies.
All right, you want to go to that? You got your list. Go ahead.
I gotta look.
So, in no particular order,
Random.
my picks are Fight Club, Equilibrium, The Fifth Element, Die Hard, Super Troopers, Empire Strikes Back, and The Professional.
That's a good list.
I posted mine earlier, but mine was we're Coming to America. Remember the Titans, 7, The Departed, Lilo and Stitch, Jurassic Park, and District 9.
Lilo and Stitch, you get it?
Jurassic Park, huh?
Yeah, I'm asking you, what's your beef with District 9? But I guess we'll
I don't know. I'm just surprised on your top list.
It's a good movie.
I
like the movie.
What?
I fucking like it. It was fucking stupid. The entire fucking movie was just garbage about like. It's like Slumdog Millionaire, basically.
I can't even get mad about that because that's how I feel about Star Wars.
How dare you? Send your hate tweets to @HagenStitch.
You know what? I'm sick of your shit.
Oh, shit. We told you to draw first blood.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
My top 7 is the movie Hook with the lady
That's a good one.
Robin Williams. My second also is Aladdin, which has Robin Williams as well. Like, yeah, it's my fucking favorite fucking movie. My third is
Miss Doubtfire. And then
Vietnam.
No, my next one is Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which is a really good fucking movie that didn't have the backing on it. Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. That was fucking really
a great movie.
Uncut, director's uncut. That version is better. The Never Ending Story, The Goonies,
that's a classic.
and Batman Under the Red Hood.
Ooh, look at you. That's a solid ass list. Very tailored. What you got, old ninja?
No
Gone with the Wind, goddammit. I know you're old. Fuck.
Oh, no, Birth of the Nation.
That's her.
So the original Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope, Out of Sight.
wow.
Yeah, The Fifth Element, Real Genius, Weird Science.
Wait, Real Genius is one of the babies?
No, Real Genius is with Val Kilmer.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Before it was fat.
Yeah, before he got fat. I said Wear Science, yeah. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It's nice. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Good
and
one.
I'm missing one.
I forgot License to Drive.
That was. I know License to Kill was a good one too.
License to Drive with
Why
Will
you
with a
have
cup of
ass
coffee.
fucking on your screen?
Oh.
Because I'm looking at my porn star of the week.
Oh.
I used to love
Like,
License
he
to
wasn't
Drive.
kidding. That's literally
No,
a
yeah.
chick sticking a dildo up her ass.
Yeah, so the last one would have to be Return of the Jedi.
Why'd you change it though?
Okay.
That wasn't a good thing I wanted.
Real quick, here's my Avengers, the first one. Kill Bill. I'm gonna view it as
That
one.
was, I barely cut that one off. That was on
I
my.
thought you said no series.
I'm saying Kill. I'm saying Kill Bill. We'll go with Volume 1 if you really want to get technical. Bitch ass motherfucker.
You're the one that fucking said it. Your own rules, motherfucker.
All right. Dark Knight, Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, Coming to America,
Oh shit.
and Saving Private Ryan.
Oh shit.
Really?
Not Miracle at St. Anna?
You mean Saving Ryan's Privates?
Ah!
You mean like let's spend millions of dollars to save in what's that again?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
That fool.
What about Miracle at St. Anna?
I really didn't like that one at
I know
all.
you didn't.
I thought that was shit on
I
screen.
saw that movie with you and Mishka.
That was garbage. Hot garbage.
What about Skyline?
Oh, I didn't see that shit.
I didn't make anybody see shit. We all agreed it was awesome.
The trailer for that movie made it look really fucking good.
Man, it was real
but
shit.
it was
terrible. It was really
fucking
terrible.
bad. Really fucking bad.
Really terrible.
Our homeboy Victor from VZA, Visual Zen Arts, had a question specifically for Blue about his American Idol days. What was your audition for real, and were you playing or not?
I want to say that it was for real. I really went out there thinking I could sing and do what I thought I could do, but the whole backstory from American Idol audition is pretty crazy, and I really wanted to try to make like a kind of a mini documentary about it and have it on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I really thought I could sing, and I learned that I could not, and the judges were really cool about letting me know about it.
It's a no for me, dog.
It's over me, dog. Well, Daniel, as far as LA is concerned, you're one of the worst things I've ever heard. But the aftermath of the whole audition thing was pretty cool. Like, American Idol actually brought me back onto the show, and they paid me $600 and flew me down to LA, stayed in a fucking nice fucking hotel in Beverly Hills called the La Meridian, and it was like a Asian themed hotel. I slept in a fucking California king size bed, which I never knew existed until that fucking day.
That's awesome.
The room I was in had fucking surround sound built into the fucking walls. They had a tub.
Of
And
bitches.
Sorry. They had a tub, and they also had like a shower separate from it.
Wait,
Which
was
I've
there-
never seen a fucking hotel.
Was there KY in the tub?
No, but there was
Damn.
a chick named Kelly, and I
Oh.
wanted to know why she was not in my bed.
Oh.
Kelly Clarkson?
No, so when I did the audition, I was in there for season 2, which is when Ruben Studdard won the Velvet Teddy Bear, and Clay Aiken, he was the runner-up.
I liked Ruben.
Yeah, Ruben was cool, and I actually have a photo with both of them. And it's funny when you see a picture of me next to Ruben, you're thinking like, it's fucking hamburger and a hot dog, like, 'cause
Damn.
he's real big, and I was like fucking skinny at the time. I'm not skinny now, but yeah, it was a cool experience, a lot of fun. I definitely would like to do. Actually, if you go back to some of our earlier podcasts, when it was just Cronus and I, we actually kind of go into it a little bit, because one of my favorite stories about being on American Idol
Say that. Yeah.
is so Cronus's ex-wife was giving
Hold on, my cunty ex.
Oh.
Cunty ex was giving me all kind of shit about being on American Idol. Like, she's like, oh, you fucking tone deaf, how dare you not know the national anthem, whoop whoop, blah blah blah. I'm like, well, it doesn't, like, it, yeah, whatever you say, but like, people are coming up to me like, you're fucking starstruck, blah blah blah. And we were at Dave and Buster's here in Milpitas, and we were having dinner, just minding our business, and a waitress come over.
Hold on, this is right after she was talking shit about how I couldn't sing.
Right fucking after, like, it was literally like 2 fucking seconds after this chat, she told me I was fucking tone deaf. And the waitress come over, and she's like, wait, are you that guy from American Idol? And like, the back of my mind, I was like, you damn right I am. Yeah, and I was like, oh, yes I am. And she's like, oh my god, that's so cool. And she like fucking leaves. And then like a few minutes later, she comes back with like other waiters and like people and like in the fucking cook and stuff like that. So I'm like I'm taking pictures and like signing autographs.
You got to stunt. You got to
right
go hard.
in front of her. It was so fucking great. And then like another cool story is that I was telling my friends like outside of who everybody here in the podcast, I was telling my friends like, dude, like everybody's fucking regular. Everywhere I go, people are like, hey, aren't you that guy from American Idol? I'm like, dude, whatever, dude. And we're at Jamba Juice at AMC in down in Santa Clara, and we're sitting there, we're at Jamba Juice like chatting up, drinking Jamba Juice, and some girls walk by and they start fucking giggling, like they just walk on by, and then like they come back and they're like, oh my god, are you that guy from American Idol? I'm like, yes I am, and like they literally had a fucking disposable camera, took it out of the fucking wrapping to take a picture with me. Like they saw me and was like, hey, this is a good photo op. So they went and got a camera and fucking came back and took a picture with me. So it was a cool experience. If I had a chance to do it again, I definitely would. I would just tell myself, you can't sing, but just have fun. But that's another thing. Like when I did my pre-audition, so there's like layers to doing American Idol. There's the pre-audition when they show you like the huge crowd of people.
Yeah.
That's the pre-audition. And the shit in front of the celebrity judges is what they narrow down to.
Yeah.
And they pick like the bad people and the good people. So they choose people who are good enough to be on TV. So I made it to that point.
Oh, so it's basically there's nobody in between. It's either you're awful or you're great.
Exactly. There's no in between. And so like actually when I went in for my pre-audition, they actually told me like thanks. We're like, you know, I was in there with a group of 5 people. They're like, hey, you know, thank you very much for coming, but we're not gonna have anybody come in. We're not having anybody come back. And so I started to pretend like I was crying. I was like, oh, my mom was gonna, she's gonna beat me, and she's blah blah blah. They're like, wait, because that's number 5, and I have you come back. I'm like, oh, okay. And so I come back into the room. They're like, how do you feel about insults and stuff like that? I'm like, you know, I can take it. I just fucking throw it back. They're like, cool. Let me have you sing a national anthem. I'm like, I don't know the words. They're like, just do it anyway. I'm like, so I do my thing, and they're like, okay, we're gonna sing you up to the next level. So I go to the next level, and they're like, they told me to do the national anthem again. They're like, okay, I don't know the fucking word, but here we go. They're like, oh, that was pretty good. Let me have you send up to the next level. So I get up to the 3rd level, like, okay, we'll have you come back for the celebrity judges. We want you to see national anthem for that too. I'm like, okay. I don't know the words, but all right, it's got me this far, so we'll save that for another time.
God,
the rest of the story, yeah. But yeah, that was my little prequel to my American Idol audition days, which was 14 years ago.
Good shit. Good shit. Groupies.
Oh, one more thing on that. It definitely got me laid.
Ah!
So that matters.
Yes.
And not just one.
2 in the steak.
Not just one.
2 in the steak, 1 in the
Smashing
fish. Oh,
cookies.
never mind. There you go. Deep inside.
And I love when girls walk to me like, hey, you have a very familiar face. I'm like, I'm from American Idol.
Yeah.
I ain't even telling them
I
it's bad or
got
not.
I got a familiar
Yeah. Put that space in between your thighs.
That whole face. Yeah, where's supposed to go next,
Let's
guys?
give another shout out for we're gonna do the Spartan race, the Spartan Beast on October 1st.
Yes.
I haven't signed up yet, but I am going to this week. It's on October 1st in Tahoe.
Yep.
So if y'all want to sign up with us and run a Spartan Beast with us, we'll go the slowest person's race. Seriously, if you're not even in shape, you will just save us energy.
Yep.
So we'll help you through every single obstacle. Seriously.
Man, I've been fucking training too.
Yeah.
I need to train more, but I'm probably gonna die.
I ain't gonna train. I'm a fucking one punch man this shit.
I'm
Ah!
probably gonna fucking die.
Dude, like literally this last Saturday, I ran up Dry Creek, which is here in Union City.
Okay, I know that.
And I literally, like the first part of it, like probably like the first 30 minutes of it is like kind of flat, hilly area. But once I got up to like the hill part, I was like, I can't do this. I ran like maybe 10 minutes up it. I was like, I'm turning around and go back. But I definitely, I'm trying.
But you gotta run it, and then when you get tired, you gotta walk the rest.
Yeah.
Switch
But
it up.
no, but this was like 45 minutes into it.
Just walk the rest.
I guess I could.
Look, we gotta go like 13 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
sure.
not gonna run the whole thing.
With obstacles.
Yeah, obstacles.
And they're not
So
easy obstacles too. Like this isn't like
No, but we'll help
Warrior
you.
Dash.
Yeah.
We're going to start together. We're going to try to finish
I'm
together.
a fucking
Well, because I
die.
know like if you don't complete thing, like if you don't do the obstacle, you have to
30
do
burpees. 30 burpees.
Yeah, each.
Burpees aren't fucking easy. Oh, they're simple when you get to like 10, but past that, they get
Yeah, we're going
hard.
right.
Yeah, I remember those from like football days with the pads and everything, burpees.
But on
Good
ESPN, they have like a TV series or whatever where
the
they
Battle
have-
Frog.
Not Battle Frog. No.
They
I'm
have a
talking about,
Spartan
like,
thing, but they also have the CrossFit games.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a Spartan one too, though.
but like there was like some shit where like you had to like take a fucking pill like a giant like 5-gallon container, fill it up with like rocks, and then run up the hill with it.
Yep.
Dump it out, and then run back down and fill up again. And like you have to do that like 5 times.
That's fine.
Yep. We're gonna make this happen, man.
And then next obstacle, you have to do fucking pull-ups. No.
Yeah.
Obstacles. Let's go.
I'll try to gear up a little bit.
I'm excited though. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
I want that fucking medallion.
I heard it's pretty legit. One of the girls I work with, she actually did like the Iron Man a couple weeks ago and everything. Like she's pretty hardcore, and like she's gonna be like my work partner, which kind of makes me feel like I need to sit down when I pee.
What is Ludo saying?
But she does all the marathons and every stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's like some friends and I were talking about doing some, I guess, signing up for this Spartan race going on. And she's like, oh, when is it? Because she was interested in signing up. And I told her about it, and she was like, giving me like the side eye because she knows like my outside work activities consist of gaming and drinking beer and sort of just chilling or whatever. So she was like, yeah, that's sort of no joke. So
one of my female friends who she does like the Spartan races, like beast mode, like the ultra beast mode, and she was like,
It's like 20 miles and shit, right?
yeah, she's going to Hawaii. Like I think it's next week. It's the Hawaii one, and she was telling me like, you know, the Tahoe one ain't no joke. Like there's some swimming in like the water and shit.
You can't swim. You can swim.
I can swim.
Everybody can swim, right? Yeah.
yes.
Oh, ninja.
Floaties.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get into something controversial and very, very current. I was extremely disappointed in Twitter today because there was a whole lot of shade and even some boycotts discussed about someone who I think was unfairly being criticized. And this was a director and actor by the name of Nate Parker. He was in the movie Red Tails, I know for sure, and he's the director of A Birth of a Nation, not the one from like the 1915, 1920s or whatever.
So,
Go ahead.
before we tell the story, can we need to set a little, how do you say it?
Disclaimer?
Like a disclaimer.
Okay, go ahead.
We do not endorse rape of any kind.
Of
We
course.
don't fucking. We're all about like if somebody rapes somebody and it's like actual rape. Obviously, they're a piece of shit.
Fuck that
They
dude.
need to go to jail.
I heard. Fuck that
Well,
female.
yeah, they need to go to jail. All right, but when it's not rape and they haven't been convicted of rape, then that's when we get to what part is you gonna talk about?
Yeah, that's a great disclaimer. But the internet, the terrible internet in a lot of ways, especially on Twitter, basically was trying to destroy this man's life for an incident that occurred in the late 90s when he was in college.
Yeah, it was literally
I think 99, 98?
17 years ago.
Yeah, 17 years ago.
Wait,
Not that the time period matters with a heinous crime
Well, hold on,
if he
but
was convicted.
it only does because you have time to obviously try to convict the guy.
Well, yeah,
Right?
that's the thing.
So 17 years happened where the guy didn't get convicted.
Yeah.
But you can tell the story.
Yeah, he was accused of rape by a young woman that he knew. And long story short, he was not convicted.
Mm-mm.
It looks like one of his colleagues
He was black too.
was
Please.
Yeah. He was black,
convicted. Black man, actor, director.
but he was found. He was acquitted because of
Don't say that word.
acquitted.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna go technicality.
Yeah, I'm not even going to go. Bottom line for the truth of the story, he was never convicted.
Yeah, he was
But
also
in
not
the
convicted.
public opinion online, there's been a calculated and purposeful attempt to, in my eyes, slander this man
Mm-hmm.
and destroy him completely for what happened back then. I think it's very interesting that they looked at this time period to release this, given the fact that he has a brand new movie that he's directing, his first directing attempt coming out later this year, which is won Sundance and seemed to be really critically acclaimed. But be that as it may, I didn't appreciate the fact that he's not been convicted of anything and having to answer more questions and be associated with a heinous crime that, according to the courts and the law, he did not commit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
I mean, I didn't really know what was going on, but based on everything that I've heard, that's I guess, been researched and everything. Not guilty is not guilty, as far as I'm concerned. And I mean, not to proclaim myself as some sort of law expert or whatever amongst the group, but I mean, if you're brought in front of a judge or a jury of your choosing and you're found not guilty, it's sort of in of discussion, unless there is some sort of like a crazy sort of circumstance where it's like, oh yeah, they had DNA evidence that showed this was a forcible, unknowingly party rape, but because the cops dated a piece of paperwork wrong, they had to exclude the DNA evidence. That's different than what everything I'm seeing about this case is.
Can I add one last quick detail? One of the other things that's making this a story in 2016, not only is his movie that's coming out, but the fact that very recently, I think it may have been a year ago, or I don't know the exact date, but very recently, the young woman did commit suicide.
So it was 4 years ago.
Okay.
2012, she committed suicide.
Okay, fair enough. That's more distant than I would have initially thought. But in any event, she did commit suicide a long time afterwards. After the incident. I mean, come on now, right?
Yeah, it's several years after the incident. Her brother and mother claimed that she was never the same after the incident. There was also another male who happens to be a friend of Nate Parker that was convicted of sexual assault, did 6 months. Then he filed an appeal. She didn't show up to testify, so I guess he got released.
So what did he do? The guy that did 6 months, what was his?
He was convicted on sexual assault.
Okay, so supposedly they both were having sex with her?
Wait, I'm sorry.
I just want...
What the gangbang?
That I don't know. I didn't look at the details, but according to reports that I've seen, the two of them were there around the same day. I don't know about the same time or anything like that.
Because I mean, it is odd that one would get charged
and then not the other.
That's sort of odd, but I mean that I'm not, like I said, not guilty, still not guilty.
Let's try to stick to the facts.
Here we go. Snitcher saying not guilty is not guilty. Well, I'm gonna throw two cases at you. OJ.
Wait. Are these other cases?
Yes, there are other cases where they're proven not guilty,
but we're not
out of court.
But we're not going to be able to stick to this case.
No, we can still stick to this, but still, look what happened to OJ. He was not guilty. Okay. Look at the fallout from that. Casey Anthony is another case, not guilty.
Can I say one?
Everyone still claims plenty of DNA evidence.
One quick thing about the juice. Yes, criminal. You're right. The very next year in civil, convicted.
The criminal case, both cases, both rape and murder, not guilty.
The OJ thing had a lot of circumstances that
it did, but there's still evidence, and there was flub. There was a racist cop. Casey Anthony is another case.
Well, not just that. It's the DNA evidence in that was completely fucked up in terms of you're bringing DNA evidence to the scene of the crime rather than you're picking up DNA evidence from OJ and bringing it to the actual crime lab.
True, and at the time, DNA evidence was relatively new.
I'll throw that in the circumstances or the I forget the terminology I just used in terms of exigent circumstances.
Quitting? Quitting.
No.
Extraneous?
Oh, no.
Circumstantial?
Yeah, some in terms of some, I guess.
When evidence was thrown out because they fucked up on some shit.
Well, in that case, they did fuck up on a lot of shit.
Yeah, they did with the
and we watched
high-profile cases.
Prodigy and I watched the 30 for 30 to document, to show some of the shit that got completely fucked up with that. But in this case, like I said before, it doesn't show that there was some sort of fuckery in terms of the prosecution. It just seemed like the facts didn't line up.
Not as far as I've seen, because I didn't look as deep.
Right.
But this also wasn't televised either. This was not 24 hours. What also another high-profile case, which was like two to 3 years ago, was the Casey Anthony case. A shit ton of evidence.
I hear you.
A shit ton of evidence that led to her a whole month of her child not being reported missing, and she still walks free.
What does that have to do with
my point is that just because in a court of law you're proving to be innocent doesn't not necessarily mean so.
I agree with you.
In the court system, it's not whether you're innocent or guilty; it's what you can prove in court.
I agree with you 100%. The flip side, though, is also not true. Whereas just because they didn't prove it in court and he was found not guilty doesn't mean that now he is guilty. That's the thing.
Not unless new evidence is.
Neither one is true. Neither one is confirmed true. And my problem is, online, there have been talk about boycotts. There have been articles written, all trying to destroy this man without evidence that he is guilty of this.
Boycott's not going to stop the movie from being released. They boycotted Dogma when it came out.
It can prevent it from being released in as many theaters as it needs to get a return on investment.
I highly doubt that.
It could.
There's been movies that have been like pushed back because of some kind of racial terms.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still gonna get a wide release. I'm pretty sure. In fact, this kind of controversy will probably bring more people to the theater.
It probably will, because I didn't know who the fuck this dude was.
Well, I knew who he was, but I didn't know there was a rape allegation or whatnot.
I said it before. I'll say it again. It's crab mentality. I saw that there was a lot of black folks, a lot of black women that were shitting on this dude about being a rapist, even though he was not convicted of rape. It's crab mentality. Trying to pull this dude down. Look, you could have shit on this dude when he was an actor, not a director, making a movie.
Well, he's both, because he's the lead.
But years ago.
No, years ago, yeah.
Yeah, years ago, he was an actor.
I thought you were talking about them shitting on him because of his movie.
No, they're shitting on him because he's getting big, and they're looking at some old shit, and they're trying to pull the guy down. That's a crab mentality. That's literally what it means. So, yeah, they need to shut the fuck up. He was not convicted of rape. He's not a rapist, as far as I'm concerned, because they found him not guilty, so everybody else can shut the fuck up.
So then,
like, I feel bad that this young lady took her life, but as far as I can see, and as far as what was reported in courts, he's not guilty. And look, we can't pretend like the guy was not black and in a court system. Look, if the guy really raped somebody, they would have threw the fucking book at him. They literally put him up for 50 fucking years for rape.
Not give him fucking 6 months.
Yeah, 50 fucking years.
His boy got 6 months.
No. His boy got 50 fucking years, and he got out in 6 months because he got overturned. They both got 50. They both were convicted. Were supposed to be convicted of 50 fucking years for rape. And for somebody to say that, it had nothing to do with race. Obviously, if he was guilty, then he'd have been convicted and he went away for a long time. But he wasn't.
So based on what you're saying, he hasn't been convicted, which is a fact. You're not calling him a rapist.
No, because he's not convicted of being a rapist.
He's not convicted of being a rapist. But would you say that O.J. Simpson is not a murderer?
We keep going back to.
He wasn't here when we were talking about this.
I can understand the evidence that you found with O.J. because the man wasn't acquitted or he wasn't found guilty for murdering these people.
He is not O.J. First of all, hold on.
But no, for O.J., like shit was thrown out because should not be alright.
Can I separate O.J. from this dude like real fucking quick? O.J.'s a fucking millionaire. This dude was in fucking college. Motherfucker didn't have millions. Alright? O.J. had the best lawyers on the planet. This guy did not.
And famous.
Yeah. So this guy had none of that shit. So he's not guilty.
But that doesn't answer my question though. Would you call O.J. a murderer still? Or no?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you said this guy. You said Nate's not a rapist because he's not guilty.
He's not. OJ had literally the best defense lawyers on the planet. Nate did not.
I know.
So
yes.
I don't give a fuck about O.J. Simpson and his trial. What I give a fuck is about Nate being not a rapist. All right, because he wasn't.
It's like with MJ. Like he probably just little kids. I think we all probably, but he wasn't found for it.
He was found not guilty.
But he paid people off for that shit. So same thing with OJ. He had the money to back up his fucking shit.
Yeah. I don't want to go too far down, and I know you want to use those as examples.
Yeah, well, the other, for example, was Casey Anthony, who had no money.
Yeah, but sticking on this, I think at the end of the day, without a and I don't think we learned our fucking. I said this in the chat. I don't think we learned our lesson as a country with that Duke lacrosse case.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those guys got dragged through the fucking media behind, let's call it what it is, a lying ass stripper. And I'm not saying this woman is a liar per se, because I was not there. I'll admit I was not there. But what I am saying is we have to pump the brakes a little bit. And when there's not a conviction, we can't say this person did such and such.
So hold on. What if OJ did do it? You think he did it?
I personally do not think that he did it.
Okay, well, what if he did? What's that got to do with Nate?
The reason why I brought the two up is because both of them were found not guilty. However, most people in public opinion believe that they did it.
Yeah, but no, that doesn't make any sense though, because like I said before, O.J. Simpson was a millionaire and got the best lawyers on the planet that both ironically died of fucking horrible cancer.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that's why when you were also gone, I brought up the Casey Anthony case.
It's not here nor there though.
Rapes and murders aren't the same too.
They're not the same, but a criminal case where you are found not guilty is still there because both of them carried jail time and they had that weight of being and having a stigma. With Casey Anthony, she didn't have that kind of money.
You keep going back to the same bullshit.
I do because
first of all, Casey Anthony was white. Mm-hmm. So it's not here nor there. The guy was found not guilty, so I would go off of his not guilty verdict.
Yeah,
I don't see.
We have to because that's what the judge.
It's not. It's beyond that. I don't see any other evidence that is for like the public that would show me that the guy is guilty. Nothing. Literally nothing.
And again, for me, what's most disgusting is his name is going to forever be associated with it. When you do a Google search for him, this is the only thing you'll find. Not about his movie, not about his acting prowess.
You'll
not
probably
about
see both in tandem.
No, you fucking won't. The first thing you'll do with a Google fucking search, and I did it today, is I saw news about this shit. Just like you did for, again, those Duke lacrosse players that got, accused of stuff, but it wasn't true.
Like right now, wait. So I actually Googled rape, and the first thing that came up in my news article was Nate Parker.
Yeah. How's that? Now, remember, this is a guy who has a family now.
Yeah, he does. And when I Google him, I have this Fox shirt still moving forward with Nate Parker's publicity tour.
Yeah.
And the Toronto Film Festival.
Again, somebody who has a family, who went to college, got accused of something and never got convicted. Why should he have to suffer for the rest of his life, with being treated like shit when there's no conviction?
And if somebody wants to say, hey, the motherfucker did it, then please show the public more evidence. Prove it.
Well, they can't because she's
no, they can't
retry. Well, yeah, but all I'm saying is I'm based in a world of facts. If you don't show me fucking facts, I do not believe you. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. You need to show me facts.
Yeah, and the time to do that was during the trial.
Yeah,
not 2016. That is nowhere near the time to do that in my eyes, and I was ashamed and disgusted. At least for me, I'm speaking for myself, Prodigy, by what I saw online today with folks jumping out the woodwork to throw all kinds of bullshit at this man. I don't appreciate it.
We're talking about the whole rape trial, people coming out of the woodwork. Think of the Bill Cosby shit. One chick said he raped her, and then all of a sudden 30 other chicks came out into the woodworks and was like, hey, yeah, he raped me too. So, I mean,
that was a little more likely though.
A
little more likely.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's one thing for one thing to happen, or one accusation. It's a whole other thing, at least in my eyes, when you got 30, 40. But neither here nor there for me. I'm not going to jump onto other cases. I'm sticking with this one, and he's not been convicted.
Yeah, so I'm going to sort of change gears. I'm glad that Blue brought that up because I was actually showing K-Mac A Different World because it's on Netflix right now. And I was like, so I watched the first episode.
Oh, Lisa Bonet?
I was watching and I was like, damn, Lisa Bonet was fine. And then K-Mac was like, I don't get this show. And I was like, I get Lisa Bonet. Just saying.
You know what they're watching right now, though? They're watching Mean Girls.
Yeah.
So they turned off Different World for Mean Girls.
Before the booger sugar, Lindsay Lohan was fucking sexy as fuck.
She was.
Yeah.
So, dirty little
I'll give her a little bit of her.
I want to do something. I want to do something that hopefully we can do on subsequent episodes.
What you got?
You guys have heard of the Would You Rather game?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, does the Earth Girls do this too? Or no?
Yes. Let's
Wait.
Okay.
Fuck that. This is our studio. We
Oh,
not ours. He's going to say ours. Chrono Studio.
Before we do that, let me just say, if you don't know who Lisa Bonet is, you need to see what's the movie? Something to Fire. Lisa Bonet, where she showed her tits for the
She's
first
bad
time.
as fuck. She's actually married to
Jason
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa. Yeah.
Let me look at this movie real quick.
Isn't she hella older than him?
Well, it doesn't-
Yeah, she is.
She still looks good.
She still looks good.
It's
I
like
want to see League of
double
Fire.
digit age difference. I think it's 13
Oh
years.
shit. Yeah.
Don't matter.
Also,
Don't matter.
Prodigy's favorites on.
She scooped him up good because like he could
Free.
smash anything he
She
wanted.
got that experience, though.
Oh man.
They got kids too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had the kid with
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Actually, her
Oh,
oldest
man.
kid is a movie star.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, her
Zoe-
daughter.
That's
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah,
That
awkward,
bitch is fine.
awkward as fuck child custody exchange.
I
Yeah.
don't care what it is.
Yeah, go see your stepdad, fucking Jason.
So think about Would You Rather. All right, I got a fuck up one.
Okay.
Okay, what you got?
Would you rather?
Oh, she's from San Francisco.
Yeah,
Lisa
yeah.
Bonet. She was born in San Francisco.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
on time on Wikipedia right now, so.
So try and think about Would You Rather questions. All right, I
Okay.
got one for you guys.
What you got?
Would you rather, for an entire month, have your genitals eaten off by shit? What do you call them? Those fucking fish?
Piranhas?
Piranhas, and then regrown back to get eaten off again the next day for an entire month, or have no genitals for the rest of your life?
I'm gonna go with that monk shit, but that's harsh. That's
I'm going with
brutal.
that piranha boy.
Yeah. So
Brutal.
I have a penis, but it gets eaten by piranhas.
Every day, and it grows back every day for an
So you
entire
have-
month.
You have a
You get
Yeah.
eaten
brilliant
off,
healing
and it
factor.
goes back.
No penis.
For the
No
rest
penis
of your,
forever?
forever, for the rest of your life.
Oh, for a month. Oh, okay. So for
So
a month.
it gets eaten off and grown back for a month, or no genitals for the rest of your life.
Pat, give me a second to analyze.
I know mine.
Ray gonna start smoking.
I got that month.
Yeah,
'Cause
that month.
once that month's over, it's done.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll hurt and be painful, but it grows back, and then at least for the next 11 months, I got my dick back.
Or the rest of your life you have to do
I
right.
got to.
You look crazy.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go with that whole. I'll go with the piranhas, cause yeah, man, having a dick and just.
I think this is gonna show how much dudes love dick.
Yeah.
Their own dick.
Yeah.
It's not about having a dick. It's just about fucking with it. That's what it all comes down to.
It's about loving your dick.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't go your life without your fucking dick.
Prodigy, the same thing.
Yeah, I'm going with the month, man.
But yours is already snipped off anyway.
Ah, you motherfucker!
Damn. You
Bitch.
should like this shit.
Fuck. That's 30 days of like.
Horrific pain.
It's not like you're getting it bobbited where it's just whatever.
It's getting eaten.
It's getting eaten.
Like slowly, like fucking.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, no, they
Oh,
have
I
you
just-
seen Prodigy?
Penis and balls or just shaft?
Penis and balls.
All
Yeah.
of it.
All of it, bruh.
No.
Frank
no
and
penis. No penis.
No penis
For the
ever.
rest of your
Ever.
life.
You gonna be like homeboy from Game of Thrones?
Oh, Topless?
Oh.
No, no. Y'all,
I'm
like,
gonna cut it in.
I can't fathom that amount of pain, but I think you guys are underestimating the amount of pain that shit would be.
Let me just say.
Having a fucking sharp ass razor blade tooth fucking thing, not your ball sack, but your actual balls.
All that shit.
Wait, let me just say.
Daily?
Let me just say.
Oh, it's 4:00. Time for my daily ball fucking garbage.
Dick and balls.
Yeah.
Stitch would not survive having a fucking manzillion done to him.
Nope.
If you can't go by fucking piranhas for a month, you
You
probably
can't-
can go with the hot wax for
It
fucking
can't be that bad.
2 hours.
Is that
For an
bad?
hour. No, I'm just saying, like, it's painful.
I don't know. Prodigy didn't survive either.
I didn't survive, man.
It's-
I
it's not
I did. I went back for seconds.
I'll
He
just.
didn't tell nobody except for fucking K-Mac because he
No,
didn't.
I thought I said on podcast.
Well, no, you
Well,
didn't
it was
change the
before.
email address. And
No,
so
no.
She knew right when you fucking signed up.
Well, yeah, it's just because she set it up, and when I gave her my number,
Yeah.
it had it. I was already in the system as K-Mac.
All right. What was your answer?
Yeah, I would wake up to like a Percocet and a blunt a day.
Yeah.
I just fuck, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
So the month.
Yeah, the month. Yeah.
Do you know how relentless people will be when they know you have no balls or fucking dick, Stitch? Like, for the rest of your life.
No kids.
Beyond that, how do you pick? I mean, like, pissing and nutting and.
Well,
What's going on, Jackie? She said hopefully the month is not 31 days.
Damn.
And then, of course, the original dog. You didn't change your goddamn name, old ninja.
Nope.
Anyway, he said it could be February.
28 days.
Instead of 31 days. 28.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good dank ass question. All right.
Y'all got one? Would you rather? Think of one.
I don't have one off the fly.
I can get one though.
We got to do it from now on.
All right.
Good.
Well, actually,
you got one, Blue?
I have a would you. So there was, there was something I saw earlier today. Actually, come back to me.
All right.
Are you looking at one, Stitch?
Oh, I know. Okay, here it is. Okay, I know only 2 of you guys have kids, but the rest of us don't. You remember how there was a woman who in China where she got out of her car and a fucking tiger snatched her up and took her with her.
I saw that.
Oh, with the baby?
No. The one with the tiger in China where the tiger came up and took the woman.
Oh, out of the car. Yeah.
So if your significant other got out of the car and a fucking tiger grabbed her, would you?
No, I would fuck the tiger up.
Would you
Or attempt to.
actually go out there and try to save your significant other? Or would you
Yes, because I almost all times have a knife on me, and if a tiger is trying to grab my significant other, I'm stabbing in the neck and the face and the eyes. So yeah, I'd have a bad day.
Wait, is there still a kid in this scenario or not?
No, there's no
I don't
kid.
get the kid.
Significant other.
Well, no, because there was another story with a kid, but I'm going to talk about your significant other.
Where's the rather part?
Or rather you.
Oh,
she
so
like,
would you say no, or would you rather just drive away? Is that what you said?
No. Okay,
I'd say
so
K-Mac.
with the tiger one, the kid's in the car. It's either you save your wife.
So there is a kid.
There is a kid, but
fucking confused.
The
with
kid's in the
this.
car.
Okay.
No, so it's either would you rather save your wife, you'd be like, or your significant other, or would you like, well, it's circle of life.
I know I'm not winning against the tiger. I'm not.
See, that's why you're weak.
No, tiger is laid on about. I'm not winning that fight. I'm not winning that fight.
I can bro all y'all. I fucking pet cheetahs.
Cheetahs are tigers.
Yeah.
Cheetahs are the fastest animal in the cat kingdom. They are the weakest.
They're not the weakest.
Big cats?
In terms of big, unless you're counting bobcats, but in terms of big cats, they are the weakest.
No. They'll fuck up a lot of animals.
So like
maybe
big cats.
not as like strength kills, I guess, but like speed and like they
lose when they kill their shit. The hyenas come and they gotta get their shit up in a tree before they lose the hyenas.
They can pull it into a tree. You don't see a lion pulling shit into a tree
because they don't have to.
Because they're in a fucking pack.
Yeah,
Cheetahs run by themselves.
Yeah, cheetahs run by themselves. Yeah.
What are we arguing about? Are we saying that you're saying that she's wrong?
No,
We're talking about goddamn tiger, like Tony the Tiger.
Tigers are
I'm not winning
completely
that fight.
different.
Yeah, how we get the fucking cheetahs?
There's cheetahs, leopards,
But how we get this fucking cheetahs?
lions, tigers.
We're talking about a fucking tiger.
Okay.
Where we get cheetahs from?
I would.
Oh yeah, you
I
talking
would
about.
at least attempt to save K-Mac from a tiger.
Okay. I'm gonna take that L.
No,
So
I wouldn't.
Hold on, K-Mac, you hear that? You hear that fucking silence? I got you, baby.
No,
Somebody's getting extra.
I've seen tigers up close numerous times. I mean, you get them for pets in Louisiana.
Oh,
They have
fucking shit.
They
What
have
the
them
hell?
at gas stations. I've seen.
The fuck?
Yeah, they have them at gas stations. I've seen Mike the Tiger, the LSU mascot. They bring out.
Oh, that does make sense, I guess.
They're huge fucking animals. They're huge. I mean, they give you that whole because all cats are normally lazy for the most part. They just sit and chill. The thing's walking around or whatever when it's actually doing its not even its tiger thing, but when it's being like active, it's no fucking joke. And it's a killing machine. It's made to kill. Its jaws crush shit.
But
It's
so
claw-
are we.
yeah,
We're
we have tools.
we're not.
Yeah.
We don't have.
We have tools.
But genetically, we're not a killing In terms of what we were created as out of the womb, we're not a killing machine like these.
I have tools. At all times, at least one. I have my belt.
Okay, you have 8 knives. They have 20 knives attached to each digit of their fucking being. Yeah,
I'll take a chance.
They live to kill fucking other dangerous. That's how they fucking make their living.
But we're supposed to. That's why you're all weak bitches. Look, we're supposed to kill.
You talking about you on that birthday fucking. You have a little bit too much birthday drink.
Come on and fight me.
Yeah.
Let's bring a tiger in.
So you would have fucked up Harambe then.
No, it's me.
Me and him would have talked down and like, hey, bro, you gotta die for my sins.
Stop.
You know what I mean? Gotta put my dick out, but like, look, this is for you.
You seen that video where the guy was on the back of the elephant and the tiger jumped up on the elephant to fuck up the guy?
That was an Indian dude, though.
It's the largest land mammal ever, and it's a tiger. And the tiger's like, I don't give a fuck about this elephant. I'm getting that fucking piece of meat on top of you.
Tigers have been known to fucking attack elephants, even though they're big ass fucking animals.
So what we gonna do?
Have you heard of the Cinder Bands? They've killed like 300,000 people.
Are you a Cinder Band?
300,000 people. Tigers have killed the Cinder Band. So yeah, I'm very aware of how fucking dangerous they are. However,
but then again, a lot of the Indian people are already seasoned, so the tiger's like, it's good eat.
You are wow.
You know what's funny? How everybody uses racist wrong?
What do you mean?
Everybody uses racist wrong. Like nowadays, when you say racist, that means that you think that you're better than them.
Mm-hmm.
But like in most people's cases, it's funny.
Oh, I mean, I know.
I don't think that tasting like curry makes me or makes them less than me. It's just funny to me to say that they taste like curry. So most folks say that it's racist.
I'm pretty sure I taste like chocolate.
Oh, this motherfucker.
I got a would you rather.
But wait, you didn't. What's the?
Go ahead. Would you rather?
You save your significant other?
Yeah, I try to. I mean, I don't carry tools like
What's
others,
significant other though?
I would probably try.
Okay, so
I'd probably die in the process.
Wait, you gonna come up with it? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say for me, I'm behind a fucking car. I'm driving the car. I would fucking try to chase this fucking tiger down.
Or run him over.
Yeah,
Or
like it's
hit her too.
the tiger just needs to get frightened to drop. I want the tiger to think that the car is a more powerful animal.
I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I don't think that's happening.
Tripping.
Dude, have you ever seen a tiger attack a fucking car? No. Exactly. So the tiger would think that the car is a bigger animal that's after the same fucking prey. You gotta think fucking tiger logic.
God damn.
And yeah, you just fucking chase the car.
You ever seen Tiger Logistics? I mean, come on.
You chase the tiger down. You fucking honk your horn, make a lot of noise, and the tiger would fucking drop the meat.
If I was in the life of Pi, I would have purposely drowned myself. The tiger was on that motherfucking boat with me.
Yeah, that's a movie.
What if I took that?
It would have been quick.
All I would have tried to do was take his back and show it the fuck out.
What did you get in Life of Pi to get the tiger not to eat him?
Huh?
What did he tell the tiger not to eat him?
I don't even know.
He's like, don't eat me, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, and it was a Disney movie, wasn't it? I don't even know.
No, it's a fucking book, though.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
didn't eat him in the book.
It was
All right.
National Geographic.
All right, goddamn. We've gone down fucking rabbit holes for days on this bullshit.
Odin, would
Yeah,
you
I got
rather?
one. This one's kind of dang too. So would you rather let your girl strap up on you once a month?
Nope.
Or have to go to a gay sex club every weekend of every month?
Oh, a gay sex club is
Gay sex
fine.
club
I've been to. I mean, wait, a gay club.
Gay
For
sex club.
That's what I want to clarify. So it's basically like a bathhouse. Is that what you're saying?
Have you seen Irresistible?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So it
I don't
was
watch gay porn like you.
No, it's a movie with Monica Bellucci where she. Yeah. Anyway, but no, it's like a club where everyone's just having gay sex.
Fine. So basically, at the bathhouse, I go to the bathhouse. I'd be fine.
It's not. Yeah, I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, that's a terrible what you. You guys answer it, but go ahead.
No, my girl isn't sure to strap up and fuck me in the ass.
Yeah, no.
No.
If you're listening to this and not watching on YouTube, you just see Blue's face.
So you know what's hilarious is that me and Blue have been to a gay club.
Not.
Yeah, but it was a dance club.
No. It was a fucking
Gay fucking bar.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but there was no fucking.
There's always fun.
Oh,
There was no fucking me.
yeah, let Blue tell us the story. What he heard.
Yeah, so Cronus was sitting next to a female, and they were chit-chatting it up, and there was a gay couple on the side of me, and they were talking about males. This was a male gay club, because the bartender who was serving us drinks, who we got free drinks from, which was awesome, was a
transsexual.
Yeah, and it was fucking with my brain because he had tits, but he looked like a dude. So I was like,
Poured good drinks though.
And he poured good drinks.
It doesn't faze me at all.
I'd be fine.
But the couple
every weekend for every month.
I don't care.
I mean,
they can be hitting on me for all I care. I don't give a fuck.
I've gone to what was it, Gay Day in Great America. That was fun.
I've been hit on by a gay guy.
No burnt out of seeing Jones on Jones.
I had a gay guy try to kiss me. I was like, nope.
I remember when I used to bartend or whatever, I would get hit on by the gay guys. I was like, I won't fucking. We ain't touching each other, and you can think whatever you want to until you pay that bill.
Damn.
Y'all ain't open to experimentation?
Nah, that's all you, bro.
Nah, I know what I like, and I'm comfortable with what I like.
Yeah.
So what would you do, Ninja?
I would definitely go to the club. I'd be chilling at the club.
So shitty ass questions.
All right. You never know. Someone might you might be surprised. Someone might on the cast be like, you know what? Me and my girl, she straps up on me. You know.
Unless she had like a little fucking like teeny weeny itsy bitsy fucking strap on. Fucking massaging my fucking prostate.
All right, let's round table this motherfucker up. Unless you guys got any other. All right. What, you got something?
Just real quick, give your thing about the get down.
Bro, I'm just gonna do that on my round table, motherfucker.
Right.
God damn.
Oh shit, I didn't know.
Fuck your couch.
Fuck your feelings and your shit about your Vita.
Oh, you know what? We might have to get into the fucking Vita on our recommendations. I might do all Vita recommendations. All right, Blue, what you got?
Talk about fucking not Overwatch, No Man's Sky.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You stop.
No
Man's
Sky
ahead.
is like it's like a fucking mind trick.
It is.
The game has super obvious flaws, but it's hard to put down. It's like crack. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it's so repetitive, but I can't stop playing it.
What are the flaws? Because the internet's talking to
Okay, so the flaws are it's very repetitive. All right.
Okay.
As you're like, especially in your ship, as you're moving, it like renders shit in front of you, and it's very obvious. It like screens in and renders in when you're going.
It like fades into your point of view.
Yeah, the story is like thinner than a foot of paper. Yeah.
Is there a story?
You have a mission. That's it.
Yeah, but there's no real talking. You're not really like a person.
They don't explain how the game fucking plays.
Yeah,
that's a huge issue, which I'm gonna talk about in a little bit.
Like seriously, when I played,
stop playing.
Like when I actually purchased the game a few days ago, and like the only reason why I knew how to get off of the only reason I knew how to repair my fucking ship was because of the podcast last week when was talking about like, oh, you need to collect materials to fucking to get certain elements to fucking build up so you can repair your ship. I spent like a good fucking hour playing that game trying to figure out, okay, I know I need elements, but what like, is this a rock I fucking have to mine, or is it like a fucking plant I have to mine? Do I have to like fucking kill animals? I have to cut down a fucking tree to get that fucking element? Like, it's not really explained, but once you fucking get it, you get it. It's like, okay, this makes fucking sense. But then like, also like the space traveling, like...
Hold on, Blue is on xhamster.com right now.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
I saw some titties.
I see big ass titties.
Hey, I got my porn star of the week just ready because I discovered her
some nice titties.
It better be Widowmaker, because
It's
come on.
what else you got, Blue? Because
another thing with the game is that like it's like I like how Cronus put it last week. He said it's like Minecraft for adults. Cause that's basically what you're doing. You're fucking mining for materials to build other shit to be able to like travel between worlds. And like there's no combat really. I mean, you fight against sentinels and like people in space, but that's pretty much all I've experienced so far. And I've only been like on 4 worlds.
That depends on how you play. So you know when you're in space, you can literally attack all those freighters and take all their stuff. And then they'll come and attack, like, sentinels from a planet will try to attack you, and you can fuck them up too. and take all their shit.
Yeah, I mean, like if you fight the Sentinels, you get materials from them or like
I'm talking about
blueprints and shit
space,
like
not
that.
the one on the planet.
But no, in space too, like you just get fucking blueprints. Like there's
Have you
no.
attacked the freighters? The freighters can fuck you up. You just
Yeah,
gotta,
but-
you gotta take out their guns and shit.
But you don't get anything cool from it. You just fucking
I
get
mean-
materials
Yeah,
or blueprints to do other shit that you have to get materials to build.
to get to the next spot. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. Like if you do feed them, you get like cool shit. But like, I don't know, it just seems there's no backstory.
Yeah, I mean, it is about, the game is about exploration and doing shit, but like Cronus talked about, they don't really tell you shit. So I got 3 big tips that I just found out within the past week.
So you took 3 big tips.
Oh, I got 3 big, not 2.
Wait, are you
Wait,
from?
you got 3 dicks?
Oh,
Puerto Rico?
Sorry. That's 3 tips. Dang it.
Tips, tits.
Tips.
God damn it. Let him get to the point.
So the first thing is you, in your exosuit and in your ship, you can stack your upgrades. When you stack them, they have to be next to each other, or else they won't like engage or whatever. You can tell when you add them, they change color. So if they change to like red when they're empty and yellow if they're like in sync. So if you want to upgrade your suit and your
Carlos looking
jetpack,
confused as fuck. Like,
Yeah, I didn't know about
what
this
the
either.
fuck you're talking about.
so when you have your jetpack, you can get an upgrade that says +1 or +2, and it gives you higher jumpers,
Yeah,
stuff
you
like
just
that.
delete the old one.
You can stack them. So you can do your +1 plus your +3. You just have them side by side by each other, and it'll add up.
Okay.
So that I just found out the other day. Also, what I found out? Oh, so if you run into like something that doesn't scan, it's probably a rare element. So usually something that, what the fuck?
Titties!
Damn.
God damn.
Lots of cities.
We are watching.
Just,
Yeah, I'm like
just
watching-
keep talking, it's all
Yeah,
good.
so if you find like a rock or something
Titties!
weird that you cannot scan, use your mineral gathering tool, your multi-tool, and try to get it. It's most likely a rare element. Like I was on a planet that had these like weird squid-looking rocks that were floating, and I couldn't scan it. It didn't say anything, and I used my tool, and it was a rare fucking element.
All
So I was
right.
able to use that, and then
Number 3.
Hold the fuck on. So your scanner fucking sucks. You need to upgrade your scanner.
I have upgraded my scanner. It's like stacked. I stacked the scanner.
Okay, so in my game, yeah, I can scan pretty much anything else with an element that it is.
Yeah, but this is the one element it didn't do.
What element are you talking about?
It was radix, the purple shit.
Okay.
So it looks like a blob. Yeah. There's also like if you run into planets that have the exclamation point, always get that shit. Even though Sentinels have come out, just go by a base, pick up the shit. You need to go inside. The Sentinels will deactivate no matter what. If you go on your ship, they're gonna still attack your ship, so you're gonna have to fly away.
Giving shitty advice.
So that's-
So what he's saying is there's certain parts to where if you're gonna go inside of a building, you talking about the way to blow up the door?
No,
No?
I'm talking about when you get an item that has an exclamation point. It's usually like something valuable, like the pearl or the gravitonium ball.
No.
Those things cause every time I pick those up, Sentinels fucking come out of everywhere.
Never ever, I've gotten those. Okay.
Yeah, I've always, every time I do it, fucking Sentinels come out of everywhere. But they're worth a lot, and you can only carry one at a time. You can't really stack them.
No, you
Are they
can,
like
carry,
Dragon Balls?
you can carry more than one at a time. It's just one.
Well,
per
they
slot.
don't stack. Yeah, one per slot. That's what I meant to say. So they're worth a lot, so they're worth investing, staying on the planet, get as much as you can. So there you go.
All right.
But the game is still really fun to play though.
So you're addicted to it. It sounds like you two are as well.
I've gotten 3 gold trophies so far.
Holy fuck, that's nice.
Yeah, I got a bunch of gold to playing the game.
It's been 2 weeks for you two. What's your score now?
I give it like a 7.5.
Okay.
Like, and it's weird because it shouldn't be that fun, but it is.
Okay. 7.5 is a solid game. What about you?
7 still.
7-0?
Yeah, 7-1-0. I'm still playing the shit out of it. Actually, I found a fucking. I'm not going to promote this, but there is an exploit to dupe stuff. I'm not going to tell you how. There's the internet's bountiful.
Isn't that
What
what we're
the
here
fuck?
for?
Why would you even say it then?
Because they can find it on their own.
Cheating ass cheating. All right. No. Blue. What you got? What's your rating so far?
And
I'm actually gonna give it a 7, maybe 7.5 too, because it's a really fun game. I'm really addicted playing it, and like the whole traveling between from the land to space, it's really cool. But like there's still issues with it. Like sometimes when I'm like flying on the planet, like it's hard to fucking control. And even though I changed the settings from like inverted to normal, it just like it just fucking throws me off. Like it's always like it seems to change all the goddamn time. So like if I have it as inverted, which means that like up is down and down is up.
Yep.
If I go off planet and come back down, it changes. It's up is down or up is up and down is down. So I have to like keep changing my controller.
That's weird.
Which is like a weird fucking problem with playing.
I was playing inverted, so I don't give a fuck.
All
But
right.
it changes with me, which is weird. I don't understand it. But I think it's between like walking around versus flying the spaceship because there's two different options to change those two. But it just keeps switching. It's a weird thing, but it's definitely a fun game. I actually got to experience fighting some bigger sentinels because before when you first start the game you're just fighting like drones in the air, but I actually had one that came in exactly that was like the fucking cheetah.
Oh,
I tried to fuck my shit up.
You haven't gotten to the mech yet?
Yeah, I haven't
fucking
to the mech
big
yet.
as fuck.
All right.
Oh, did you guys know you can feed docile animals?
Yes,
they
I
will
did know
show
that.
you. I had no idea. You can feed them and they'll show you rare material.
And it's not just that, like they also will become very trustworthy too because like when you're walking around the planet, like the animals will start fucking attacking you, which is kind of sucks because you can't really outrun them because they were actually kind of
I grenade that shit. Boom, done.
All right, let's round table it up. Kronos, your birthday, what you got going?
You know, it's one more year closer to dying. So
every
yeah.
day.
I'm gonna keep attempting to kill people every day.
What the fuck?
So,
And tigers.
Yeah, the tigers. Fuck tigers. I'll fuck a tiger up.
As soon as they said that, I heard like the Bone Thugs Crossroads song playing in my head. So you have the
I'm the only person in this room that knows how to fight. So yeah,
But tigers. But tigers.
I'll take my chance.
I know,
Alright.
I know how to fight on the streets.
What the fuck?
Any other recommendations?
Recommendations for this week is check out DC Rebirth. I know I'm usually a Marvel and Image guy, but DC Rebirth has been quite good. Keep reading the Ultimates, which is great. Civil War 2 is great, but it's kind of been lagging. They kind of spread it out between too many comics for me. So that I don't really dig. But the main storyline for Civil War 2 is decent, but Rebirth is killing them. I mean, seriously, since Convergence, they figured out what they did wrong and they really fixed it. So definitely, if you're not a huge DC person, go read some Rebirth shit and you'll be happy.
Any specific Rebirth titles you'd recommend?
Yeah, Green Lanterns with an S.
Ooh, Jessica Cruz and them eyes though.
I'm just gonna stay silent. Yeah. No, Batman, the new one is pretty good. Green Lanterns is good. There's a few other ones that were good.
Deathstroke, you read?
Yeah, Deathstroke was great as well. I haven't read one that I haven't liked yet. Oh, except for the new Superman,
Oh, yeah.
which is something I want to talk about before, is how you do diversity wrong. You can't make characters that are already established like Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman or Justice League and then make them Asian and then say of China and then swear that it's diverse. That's not diversity, you motherfuckers. All right, when we talk about diversity, I want to learn more about the culture. And saying that it's, blah, blah, that's already like another character of China is not diverse because you're not telling me anything about your fucking culture. You're just ripping off of some other culture. It's fucking stupid. So please stop and make actual Asian fucking characters.
No Superman of China for you.
Yeah, fuck them. Don't read it. Look, I got the first one. I thought it was shit. I got one more to make sure it was shit, and it was shit. So don't fucking read them.
Damn. Love it.
They should do what they did with like Superman Red Sun because that's when Superman lands. I mean, Superman is an Asian, but he still lands in like Russia, and he's growing up Russian.
Yeah, but it's a whole different thing. They didn't
Yeah,
say
it's a
like,
thing.
yeah, it wasn't Superman of Russia. It was just he had a whole different thing. But in this one, it's literally they call him the new Superman, but he's a young Asian kid, and he has none of the Superman qualities, like literally none. He's not heroic. He doesn't put anything above him. And they have literally the Asian Batman is a chubby guy. And they make fun of it, but it's fucked up. And then the Asian the Chinese Wonder Woman is wearing green. And her outfit fucking sucks. So you're doing a disservice to China and Asians everywhere make a new Chinese goddamn superhero team or something, and then call it a day. Don't rip off people's shit. So that's it.
Yeah, we don't have to focus. If it's shit, it's shit. But those are good
Yeah,
recommendations.
and I'm doing black and yellow, so I love Asians. So that's all I'm just saying.
Oh, we can't wait for that. Blue, get in here. What you got? Recommendations.
All right, so I'm gonna for my recommendation. My anime recommendation is to watch Rurouni Kenshin.
It's a great one.
It's a good anime. It actually it's one of those animes that they got above the manga and they kind of started making up shit, right? Correct.
Yeah. So what happened? This is the reason why we have fillers in anime now. Sorry.
No. I reach out to you for.
Yeah. So what happened was the reason why I have filler with like Bleach and Naruto is because of Kenshin.
Yeah.
So what happened was is that Kenshin was still making the manga when the Kenshin anime was made, and so what they did was is that they surpassed the manga. And
started making up shit.
Yeah, started making up their own shit. People were like, "Fuck this shit," because it didn't go along with the manga once it eventually came out, and that's the reason why you don't make up your own shit. That's also the reason why you have filler because in anime it's basically 2.5 mangas in one anime. So.
Yeah. But yeah, they also have a live action version of Kenshin, which came out here in America a few weeks ago, and sadly we weren't able to see it because it was
And
only.
you're still looking at titties.
Yeah. Well, no, because that will lead me up to my next subject. But yeah, the Ronin Kitchen was only available, or Samurai X, it's the anime version or the comic book version. But they had it here in San Francisco, and I think that was the only time you can see it. And I wasn't able to see it, but like definitely check that out. The anime is really good. My porn star of the week is gonna be Ava Nati, and that's who.
Is that those titties?
Everybody who's been looking at my laptop has seen. She's got some tittle bitties, and she's a total fucking MILF. She gives her name is slipping my mind. There's another actress who's really hot.
I can't see. Brunette or redhead or blonde? What are we talking?
Let me just turn my laptop around.
Just tell me. Shit.
No,
They can't see.
You got to see.
All right, so she's brown-haired girl.
Yeah.
With jiggle bitties. Okay, all right.
And I don't really give my porn recommendation, but yeah, she's definitely up there on the hotness. This weekend, I am actually going to go see Too Many Zoos.
Nice.
Going to go see them live, mate. You guys saw them last time.
I'm
they
excited
here.
for you. Like I really wish I could go and everything because they're legit.
Yeah.
Like you make sure you're hydrated and everything because you'll be jumping up and down and you'll be feeling the music. It's an experience.
Am I gonna be screaming like, oh my god?
You'll be screaming, but you'll just be like, you'll be fist pumping.
Nice. And then also Saturday we're gonna be celebrating Kronos' birthday, so I'm looking forward to that too. So
Barbecue, right?
busy.
All right.
Busy.
Oh, you cooking?
Yeah, I've been
Nice.
party over here.
Get some,
Wait, it's
some dead animal product.
If what's me here, making his triple cheese.
No, he actually has a fight for the belt.
Right.
So
Yeah.
there's a fight for the actual championship and Dragon House on the same day. He's actually kind of pissed off on part of that day.
Oh yeah, the third actress I'm thinking of is Lee Fan.
Oh,
Lee Fan for Run for Money.
All right, old ninja, what you got?
So, I'm gonna watch Mr. Robot when I get fucking home.
Ooh.
We haven't even talked about the dankness of
Got
the
to
last
watch
week.
it.
I'm gonna catch up.
Yeah.
Have to immediately.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch Mr. Robot when I get home. I'm gonna be on some fucking Nomad Sky again because I'm trying to get to the center of the universe.
Switch it out.
Yeah, I gotta fix the Twitch thing, and then I'm gonna try to see Too Many Zoos this weekend. See what happens.
Are you trying to go out too?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. It's kind of a long shot, but I'm gonna try to make it happen. And then my recommendation for the week is House of Cards. I've been watching that show. It's super dank. I'm already on season 2 so far. There's 4 seasons. I know Stitch has seen it before. I really like David Fincher because he's the creator of the show, and fucking Kevin Spacey's killing it. I see why he was nominated for an Emmy. The show's fucked up. It's fucking dank.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my porn star of the week is August Ames.
Look at you.
Yeah, she's she's part African American.
Yeah.
I
just know she likes African American dinner.
all
right.
Apparently Farrah Abrams doesn't.
We go way too dank down the hole. All right, Stitch, what you got?
Well, as we discussed earlier, doing a float tank tomorrow, which I'm really, really excited about. Barbecuing, doing whatever on Saturday, which should be awesome. Been reading, I finished up reading the 3rd trade paper of Miles Morales, where it leads right into where he emerges in the Secret Wars, which I'm excited for. And he's one of my favorite characters, itching at all time. Like he's pulling at Magneto's
that high.
ankles in terms of where I rank my favorite superheroes. So it's really really awesome. Other than that, not to hijack any sort of promo, but in the last 15 minutes, I signed up for Loot Crate.
Oh shit!
I
Nice.
got the nice little subscription here.
Wait, did you use the promo
So you
code?
got that is
Fucking yeah, I use BRIDGE. Who you kidding? If I want to save some money and get some cool shit, I put in that promo or whatever. And the best thing about I sound so promo. I went to the promo and everything. But one of the best things about Loot Crate is that you have different like crates you can choose from, different sort of subscriptions. Whereas like I don't know what you throw. You didn't go flicking out knives towards me.
You didn't go to Geekbox, right?
No, fuck no. But with Loot Crate though, and you can sign up under like just being like regular Loot Crate, but something that I looked at earlier, and I'm glad I can bring it up now since I fully signed up for it. But they have like Loot Crate Gaming, they have like WWE Loot Crate,
Anime.
What I signed up for was Loot Crate Pets because I love my dog, and me and Lilo have talked about like, oh, we need to go get some other whatever cheap ass bullshit ass surprise box. But I was like, nah, bruh, Loot Crate is what we need to do. And so I signed up with Loot Crate, and now it's Loot Pets. So actually, based on what they were showing, it's like a Suicide Squad, I guess, gift box that they give for pets, which is pretty cool. They'll ask like your dog's size, his collar size. So I'm excited to get some toys through Loot Crate. So that should be pretty excited. Like I said, Bridge 10. I saved a nice chunk of money. How
much do you save though with Bridge 10?
Was it 10%?
Yes.
Yes, 10%. That's why it's got the 10 in it. Bridge 10. Bravo, Romeo, India, Delta. Echo, George, Echo, 1-0.
Indra.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, I'm excited to get that coming towards me. And other than that, I don't really have too much anything, I guess, sort of planned and everything. But yeah.
Do you have a kid on the way?
What?
No.
Fuck?
You know something I don't?
I like the look that he just had right now.
Damn.
He's like, what?
Well, it's even funnier because we saw Lilo drinking. So that would be weird as fuck. All right, real quick, let me get mine in. I am loving this Netflix series, and that is The Get Down. If you love music, especially hip hop, this is really the origin stories. It was produced by Nas, I think. It's on Netflix. I've only seen like a couple episodes.
Oh, does it have Gil Scott-Heron in it?
It does not have him in it, but it does mention some of those early names, like Grandmaster Flash.
Well,
and
what was the first though?
There was I'm not arguing against that. What I'm saying though is in the South Bronx, that's where it takes place, and they're mentioning a lot of those names. Let's just say that. And it is worth watching. And then the other thing I'm loving right now is DC Rebirth, as Kronos mentioned. Deathstroke is one of my favorite, and I'm loving the fact that Christopher Priest is back on there. Last but not least, I will say the dankest fucking episode in the history of this calendar year happened on Mr. Robot. We will be discussing it next week. Everybody got to get fucking caught up.
Yes.
It's so goddamn dank. We purposely avoided it this week to not have the spoilers out there.
And that new Suicide Squad cover was legit for Rebirth.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Well, where did it go?
Harley Quinn.
Oh, you have a copy of it?
I do.
Oh, look at all the Rebirth comics.
Go on iTunes, rate us, give us 5 stars, give comments, give feedback.
Find us on all of our PSN names. Shoot us likes on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
BinHeadProductions.com.
Yes.
If you're watching us on YouTube, just continue subscribing, keep looking out for us, and watch out for our React videos.
Don't forget to watch the After the Cast and the Before the Cast videos. We featuring your boy Blue and one of the guest podcast members. We talk about before and after what we talk about on here.
Good shit.
And also some stuff that we missed or that we forget to talk about. So
good shit.
All right.
Eggplants are her future.